Hey,
Hey, well,
we made
hey.
it.
Well, hey, you guys made it. We made it. We're here.
Well, everybody, hey, we all are here.
Just you tell them, Joe. Tell them they're all here.
We're all here.
There you go, guys. You heard it here
Everybody who's
first.
here is here. If you're not here, then what are you doing here?
If you're not here, then what are you doing here? Wow. That's such a good line. If you're not, it's like, I mean, applicable and real. It's like if you're in a class or something and you're just not there, you know, like you're not paying attention. It's like,
Right. Then
you're
what are you
not
doing
here, then why
there?
are you here? Hmm.
Right. I'm into this thing. My son and I are into this thing now where where
Patient.
we're like rethinking these common phrases,
Mm.
right? And the latest one is, the one that people are like, how do you like them apples?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so now we just say, how do you like the apple?
How do you like the apple? That's great. Hey man, how's the apple?
Yep. How do you like the apple?
Yeah. Oh wow. Jeez. That does not sound friendly.
Puts a little stank on it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. How you like the apple?
How do you like the apple, man?
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'd like it.
this is
Applebee's is
great.
not bad. The apple's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, they say.
Yeah,
I think it falls far from the tree.
the
It,
apple doesn't fall far from the ground.
yeah. What do you mean like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? That is absolutely wrong. It falls like from wherever it is, it falls all the way down. That's the farthest it can fall. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
like get caught. It doesn't like stop halfway. It falls as far as it can fall, which is, I mean, somehow the apples survive the ground hit, but not all of
Mm-hmm.
them. Some of them get really bruised up.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Tickled pink. Okay, yeah.
Tickled pink.
Hmm.
Or everything but the kitchen
Yeah.
sink. And those rhyme.
Oh, mine growing up was everything and the kitchen sink.
Everything and the kitchen sink.
Yeah, I always heard it was everything in the kitchen sink, but everything but the kitchen sink, I see. Both make
Mm-hmm.
sense. It's everything,
Yep.
essentially.
I have to come up with something funny for all that in a bag of chips.
Ooh, yeah,
All that
that's
in
a
a
good one.
bag of snot. I don't know.
Well, are you just shortening them, or are you
No, we're
adding,
just
just
it
swapping things out?
depends. It just
Okay.
depends on what comes
You're
out
just
when we're driving
rephrasing.
in the
Okay.
car somewhere and we're
Yeah.
just like
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
he's got a chip
It's
on his
usually
shoulder.
just kind of random. It was just
Hmm.
like,
Well, if you
we
if you
just
go if you go with it's all that in a bag of snot, then people have instead of having a chip on their shoulder, they have a snot on their shoulder.
oh, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, because I think that's the same chip that they're referring to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Then
mean,
again, I don't know if you want to eat chocolate snot cookies.
chocolate snot cookies.
Yeah, I need a bag of snot. This is gross, Joe. This is very
I know.
gross. I don't like it.
I know. I know. Sorry.
Ew, I know, right?
Sorry, Kendra.
Ew,
I
you
didn't mean to
indeed.
gross you out,
Hmm. Can't believe
but
you
yeah.
said snot on stream. Wow. It's
Is that a
not
bad
snot.
word?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think it's fine.
I was like, should I not say snot on this show? Is that like one of the banned words for this
Yeah.
this show? Leave it to me to
Say,
mess
yeah.
with the
That's not cool.
that's not cool, man.
That's not cool, man.
I know because it's awesome.
I know. It's like a punk phrase. They say like if you get a go see a punk band, you say like, "Man, that was crappy. Man, that was the worst
Mm-hmm.
show of my life." And they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yes, we're rocking it. We're doing awesome."
Mm-hmm.
They're
That's what
like,
they
"Man,
that's
that's
what they
that's how you
like
know
to
you're doing
hear.
good." Yeah. So it's like that's not cool, man. That's snot cool.
That's not cool.
Yeah, they're like, "Yeah, that's it. We
It's
did
like frozen snot.
it." That's have you I mean, I've experienced that.
Well, yeah.
Anyone from Michigan definitely experienced that at some point. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming, yeah. Maybe not
Probably
everybody, but
anybody in Michigan, anyone in the northern
yeah, it would be,
states,
yeah.
North Dakota.
North
Yes, I'm
Dakota, I'm
sure. I'm
sure.
sure Minnesota. I'm
Hmm.
sure Montana.
Montreal.
That's yeah, I'm sure because that's way up in Quebec.
Sorry, you said Montana, and that was what came to me next, and I was like, not America, but we'll go for it.
Yeah, Hannah, Montana, Hannah,
Hmm.
Montreal.
Hannah, Montreal. It sounds like some kind of sauce
Yeah,
rather than
I
a
mean,
person.
because like, but if it was Hannah, Michigan, that
Hmm.
just wouldn't sound very great.
Yeah.
It had to be Hannah, Montana.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah. Right. Right. Could have been Hawaii, though.
Hannah, Hawaii.
That would have been acceptable.
Mm,
Yeah.
yes. Anyway,
Hi.
you guys look good.
Yeah, you guys look great. You guys look great from over here.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, so how is everybody? Are you having a good day? Are we having a bad day? We're
it's
here to
such a day.
do some Don't Worry Wednesday topics, so um we
Hmm.
hope you're having a good day and not worrying. But if you are, you've come to the right place. That's what this show is about. And yes, we did get your well, okay, Kendra, we didn't get your topic um through the website. So something is going wrong there. I'll have to go in there and figure it out if we can. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. I
like
was never
mine.
there when it got set up. I'd have to ask Kyle what's going, like, if he wants to look into it. But anyways, we did get your
Oh,
Discord message, so that's good. What's up?
I think I might know what the possible issue is.
Oh,
So I just sent a topic. I'm checking to see. Yep, my topic came through
okay.
because I just sent one. I tried it out while we were,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
before we got on here.
yeah.
Um, and that came through. So, but yeah, I'm wondering if we have this thing that says unlock premium at the top of the thing.
What's that about?
And I thought we already had that.
I don't even
So
know what that
maybe,
is. I
well,
didn't set up the website, so
because
I have
it's
no
a
idea.
Microsoft product and, like BSS has the Microsoft
Oh,
thing that,
right.
like, and so I figured we already were paying for this, but maybe, there's a possibility there might be you know, when the credit card expired and got replaced or whatever, but, you know,
Mm.
maybe that needs to be done. Who
So
knows?
there might have been
We'll
a
we'll
short
talk to
moment.
Kyle.
Yeah. Might have been a short moment where we didn't have the necessary features available to us because we hadn't paid for it. And then,
Hmm.
okay, there, yeah, interesting.
That's a possibility. I don't know. We're gonna get it
Okay.
figured out though, and so that way your topics will come through.
Yeah,
At least
that'd be
they
good.
better. And if not, we're gonna, dude,
Hey, Ellie. Welcome,
somebody's
welcome.
somebody's gonna get get some words said to them.
Yeah. Hey, cats. Welcome, welcome. Nice to
It's
see you.
Ellie and it's cats.
Yeah.
Cat. When did we made cats a mod on this show? Oh wait, yes, I
Yeah.
remember that now.
Yeah,
I remember.
well, that would have been a long time ago, but yeah.
It's just that I haven't seen Katz's beautiful name in the chat for so long.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, you were surprised. You're like, whoa,
I
it's
was like,
blue.
oh my gosh, it's Katz. And it's
Uh-huh.
Ellie. We've got people coming that
Yeah.
haven't been here in a while.
Yeah.
And
Happy to see
yes,
you guys.
Ellie, if we do have a topic, but we only have one and we'd love to have more.
Yeah,
So
we'd be really appreciative if you'd want to share a topic with us.
uh-huh.
Um, Life has been crazy. Okay, well, that sounds like you have a topic for us. Also, I'm sorry
I
to
hear
hear
you.
that. As
Life is a crazy thing,
life,
man.
life can be crazy. You know, if I really stop and think about it, my life has been crazy too. Just,
Your life is ridiculous.
but so is yours. So,
Yeah. Lots
yeah,
of people's lives are ridiculous.
yeah.
Katz's life has been ridiculous.
Boom.
Finished your last presentation ever.
Ever,
Ever. Shout
ever.
out to Katz. Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Katz.
What do you mean ever? You're never gonna give a presentation ever again?
Probably a collegiate presentation,
What's a
I would
collegiate?
guess. like one for school,
Oh, yeah, that would make
like
sense.
one for college.
Oh, collegiate. Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a bit of an idiot.
It
I'm
okay. Yes.
not a
Wow,
collegiate. I'm just an
congratulations, Cass.
idiot.
But you know what? I think in your career of choice, you're going to probably be giving presentations all the
Yeah,
time.
I was thinking that. I was like, yeah, that would make sense. It would be your last if you're in college and going to school for that and so on. Then I was like, but then again, if you're going for teaching, are you still going for that?
I don't know. Cats might just be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Popped in, drinking responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
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 Cheers. I'm drinking responsible tea.
I'm drinking coffee. Um, I'm drinking water, I think. I'm drinking coffee from a different coffee because this one's cold coffee, that one's hot coffee. And I'm
Oh,
drinking Popeyes. Wow. Upside down it says
you're
hold on.
you're drinking Popeyes.
Okay, because like the mine is backwards to me.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Actually,
it's backwards on here
yeah,
on
backwards on
mine
there.
too.
It's backwards on you guys' screen. It says the Bobbies or Bob Bob, what is that? A G? Bob Gags. Bob Gags. That's what it says. Bob Gags. I'm drinking Bob Gags.
Yeah,
That's so funny. Awesome. Okay.
Popeyes.
Ellie, thank you so much for sending this topic in, as you are right now, and giving us this update in life. Wow. Um, let's see here. Kendra, you sent yours in as well. Would you like us to do yours right now? I don't want to, in case either of you has to go soon, I want to be able to try to attempt to get to both of you. So let me know if any of you are short for time. And if you're both short for time, then I'm just gonna have to do the one that came in first, because that's seems like the right way to go about it.
Hmm. I mean,
Oh,
Ellie
aw.
put that topic in the chat.
Thank you, sweetheart. I could use a fourth coffee. I probably don't need a third, but we could go four coffees. No, actually, this one's nearly empty. It's like literally got one little sip left. That's it. So we're good. Thank you. She got this
Oh,
coffee for me, so that was really nice of her. Oh, yes, please. You need to make supper. Oh, okay. Well, you can go first.
but then in the next breath, Kendra says Ellie can go
Mhm.
first.
I think what Kendra's saying is, yes, please, go have Ellie go first while I make supper. Then when I'm
Ah,
back from supper, I will be able to listen to mine. So she's saying, yes, please, please do Ellie's. I think.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
You read it correctly, Ryan.
Ah, hey, sometimes I'm smart. Sometimes I'm an
You're
idiot.
pretty smart most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am just as smart as pretty much most people, but we're all pretty smart. Honestly, we're all pretty smart. But we're given a lot of wrong
I've
information, Joe.
I've
We're given
I've
a
made some really dumb moves
we're
in my
uh,
life, though.
we're
I'll tell you what.
we're pretty smart for
For
having a lot of wrong
somebody
information.
true.
Okay. Okay, Joe.
And as much as I've been told I'm smart and whatever, I've made a lot of really dumb mistakes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
But maybe that's what makes me smart is because I'm willing to go make the dumb mistakes.
mm.
Depends on what kind of smart you're talking about. I'm pretty smart because I've had my head walloped upside it like a bazillion times while
And you
figuring
and
out
and every time you
life.
go, "Ow, that's smarts."
Hmm.
The old phrase. I don't know if anyone here knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So Ellie has finished the
4 out of
topic, it
4.
looks like.
There it
Four
is.
out of four.
Okay. Well, I'll do the intro disclaimer, and then we'll get on with the
Yeah, make sure,
beautiful
because
show here.
you know what, everything that comes out of our mouths tonight, I don't even know how to guarantee it because it's
Hmm.
been a crazy week.
Anything that comes out of our mouths can and may be held against us in a court of law. So, that having been said, welcome to Don't Worry Wednesday. Hey guys, this is the show where we talk about problems and concerns and worries and things that go on in our lives. We aren't a substitute of any form of psychology, uh, lawyer stuff, doctor stuff, anything. But we can be a little friend to walk a little bit along the way with you in your life, side by side, and just sharing experiences, sharing thoughts on stuff, and hopefully, somewhere in that experience of just laying our thoughts out on the table, something comes to your mind that helps you get through what you're going through today. A lot of times, you guys kind of know the way already to get through what you're going through, but a little bit of encouragement can go a long way. So hopefully, we can be at least encouraging and uplifting so that you can have a little bit of mental food for the journey ahead. And so, with that, today we have the beautiful Ellie giving us a
Hmm.
topic here, and we're going to do our best to cover it. I'm not going to put the topic on the screen. If you wish to read the topic, you can do so by looking over at the chat. Um,
Yes, it's right there in the chat.
that's right.
I'm
And
gonna read it right in the chat too.
are you going to read it right, as in correctly, or right, as in,
No, like right in the chat, like right in there.
oh, as a directive? Right.
Yes. I'm
No.
I'm hopefully gonna read it right too. I've already read some things wrong in it by to be honest.
Well, so will I. All right. This is from Ellie, and it reads as follows. I've been wanting to move out of state, and I don't know the first thing about one, buying a home, two, staying financially stable while buying my first house, three, how to do this smartly. My dad doesn't know anything about house buying, and so I don't know where to start. I really need out if a situation that's hold on. I really need
Must be out of.
out of there we go. That makes a lot more sense. I really need out of a situation that's not the most comfortable emotionally at the moment. And I don't know where to start. So if anyone has any tips, I need help. Big time. I don't even know where I'm officially moving to. I just need help and guidance. I've hit a breaking point emotionally and spiritually and just need help. I'm thinking about moving to Texas or North Carolina. I I have connections in both, so that helps. But I want to hear your advice. From Ellie. Wow, Ellie, that
Mm.
sounds like a lot on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like obviously there's a reason to be overwhelmed. And it's fair to be overwhelmed. Obviously, it's not just the fact that you're going out of your way and you're doing something very new, which is buying a house, moving, all that kind of stuff, getting yourself situated, and financially getting yourself situated to have a little bit of what's the word, security. Um, and so that's a lot. And then having that on top of whatever your situation is that's causing you to really want to get out of your current environment, um, I'm sure that has its toll on your mental state for figuring out how to move forward through all of this. And so
Mm-hmm.
if you feel overwhelmed, I think that's very reasonable. Hopefully, we can provide something that has can at least take some of the weight off your shoulders because what you're dealing with is a lot. Um, and yeah, again, when you're mentally, emotionally spent, and spiritually spent, as you said as well, it's like then you have to do something like this, which is all new stuff. Instantly overwhelmed, I'm sure, as soon as the idea came up, but you're like, I got to do it. Yeah. So don't be afraid. Hopefully, we can help guide you and make things look a little less overwhelming. Um, but Uh, Personally, I've had a very different experience in life than most people, so I don't really have a whole lot to say right off the bat. So I'm gonna do the best thing I can do, and that is to give it over to Joe, who's had experience here. I have had experiences moving and finding a place to live and getting a job out in the middle of somewhere I've never been before, but it was a different time, and I was doing it with somebody. I was doing it with my brother and his wife, and we were just taking a risk, and we said, we can do it, and we did it. There was a lot less going on for us, at least emotionally, so we didn't have battles there to deal with. We just had the freedom to go, and we tried to make our way, and we managed. But yeah, I'll maybe talk more on that a little bit later. But I'm gonna give it over to Joe, who's definitely been through many different experiences, especially while in a state of emotional discomfort and a state of probably needing a different environment. So, all that being said, I'm going to give it over to you, Joe. Thank you. Thank you,
Well,
Ellie.
thank you, Ryan. And yes, Ellie, thank you for the topic. Ellie, I miss you.
Mhm.
It feels like it's been forever since I've talked to you. But anyway, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that that you're going through a struggle. I know what it's like to hit your breaking point. Well, I know it's like to hit my breaking point. Um, oh, there's no need to apologize. I've been super busy. I'm sure you've been busy. It sounds like you've had a lot going on, a lot of stuff in your life, and it's totally fine.
It's not true.
I wasn't saying that, to make you feel guilty or anything like that. I was just telling you I miss you. But anyway, personally, I've never ever bought a home before. I've always just rented
Mm,
anytime. Um, so, but I do know some things about, managing your expenses while paying for a home, whether it's renting or purchasing a home. They talk about, you probably want to keep your mortgage expense at 25% or less than your income.
mm,
I would probably your net income, I think. It may have adjusted, they might have tried to adjust that advice, but the thing is, a lot of times if your credit's really good, then the bank is gonna they will offer to loan you more than is smart
mm,
a lot of times, and people have gotten in trouble that way. I don't know if it's still the same as it used to be, but I know I've heard kind of like horror stories about that where the bank approved them for something that was going to cost like 50% of their income.
mhm,
And then they just get in trouble and they end up losing the house and whatever. Um but I think a good general rule of thumb is like 25% of your income to go toward your house payment, whether it's rent um or or a mortgage or whatever. Um so um Lucian, all right. Yes, please share. Oh, Ryan, you just put it in the chat. Good.
I gotcha.
Um yeah, thank you. So my the best advice I would have would be to probably talk to some people, talk to some realtors. You can also look up stuff from Dave Ramsey. He's a financial guy who talks about basically a lot of common sense, trying to stay out of debt, whatever, at least stay out of debt outside your mortgage and stuff like that. But he's got some really good advice as far as the financial stability part. And he has a lot of really good guiding principles for you to keep in mind as you're making some of these decisions. Oh, you grew up watching videos from him.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's great.
Um, and he's got some good stuff. There's some other stuff that, it doesn't necessarily apply to everybody's situation, but it's just kind of good generalized advice as far as how to have financial peace in your life and not be super stressed about money all the time. Because I've definitely been there, and that's a really crappy place to be when you're stressed about money. And you're looking at possibly losing your living space and, or maybe you're getting car repossessed or maybe you're getting sued or like I've experienced all these things. I've had cars repossessed, I've been sued. I've I got served a lawsuit on like Thanksgiving because they knew I'd be home. And so the process server
Mm.
came and like knocked on my door. It was
Mm.
Thanksgiving and handed me a lawsuit. And I was just like, Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, sir.
Yeah. Um, so anyway, it can be really taxing. And so and not just taxing as far as like taxes go, but mentally taxing. Like it can be a real pain in your brain and in your heart. And so if you've hit a breaking point emotionally and spiritually, um one of the last things I would probably recommend is to put yourself in a situation that's going to hit a breaking point financially as well. Maybe you're already there, and maybe that could be part of why you need to move. I don't know. But yeah, Lucian says the main thing to consider when moving far is if you can maintain employment slash income in the new location. If you'd experience a drop or loss of income, how would they affect your budget? Um, Absolutely. So it's good that you have connections in these areas because what I would probably recommend is if it's like an emergency situation, you need to get out of your state now because it's just too much for you. I would call up those connections and just go see if you can stay with them for a little bit. Um, and then because I don't know if you've had a chance to explore your employment options out there, what you're going to do to make money wherever it is that you're going to move to. Those are things that are important to consider. It doesn't mean that you have to have it all worked out before you move, especially if it's kind of an emergency and you need to get out of your situation. But I would check and see if there's a place you can stay with a friend for a little bit while you kind of test the waters. Maybe going there will help you clear your head a little bit, and then, I've it's not none of this has to move. It doesn't have to happen all at once immediately, right? Is basically what I'm trying to say. So, like, depending on the situation, I know, people who have stayed with a friend for a little while they kinda scope out the area, put in some job applications, get figured out what they're gonna do for work, all that kinda stuff, and then, go back to where they were from, and then send in, go through all the interview processes and get it all squared away, and then go and move. Um, it just depends on traveling expenses and all that kind of stuff. Um, yeah. Um, but it's not easy. I mean, when you feel like you need to leave, it's a tough thing. I remember dropping into an area. I left my job in a city that I was living in and moved back to the city where, like close to where I grew up. And I didn't have a job lined up when I left. I didn't have anything. I cashed in my 401k, which probably was a bad idea, but it didn't matter. Actually, the worst part about that idea was I did it right in the middle of the mortgage crisis. And so my 401k was worth like the least
Oof.
amount possible.
Oof.
Right.
I wait till everything drops and then I bail out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
That was really not a well educated decision. So when Ryan was talking about us being smart up here,
That's an example.
I've I've learned I've learned that that was probably a bad idea. But that covered, but cashing that in, I paid huge penalties for cashing out early, like huge.
Oh.
And and then, it got us through rent for a while I was able to, look for a job, find something, and then, get some help and figure out what was going on. But Lucian's got a lot of great stuff here in the chat. And I really appreciate you talking through some of this. Um, Lucian says, another thing, do you understand the area you want to move to? Have you spent a lot of time there already? If not, you may want to consider visiting first. Yep, exactly. And if you can stay with a friend, that's great because then you're not paying, or maybe you're paying minimally, um, whatever. Once you have an area in mind, reach out to realtors. They will be the most important help you can get.
Mhm.
Yes, they will be able to guide you through the entire process of buying a home, getting set up, hooking you up with the mortgage companies, doing all that kind of stuff. As for budgeting, Joe is right. Ta-da! I got something right.
Yay.
Keep your monthly expenses as low as possible. Do not exceed 50% under any circumstances. One thing to consider as an alternative, if you already have the liquid funds to make the move, down payment, and furniture, consider renting for 6 months to a year in the location. Yes. Keep those funds secure. Don't touch them unless you find yourself in an emergency. That way, if you end up in another situation or don't like the location, you're not tied to a mortgage. I will
Mm.
say, it's crazy to see because yes, you don't want to get locked into a mortgage if you can help it. A lot of those things move kind of slowly. So you're not as mobile as you might want to be because you got to sell a house and do all that kind of stuff. Now, that being said, most places in the United States, the housing market is very fast moving right now.
Mm.
Like my next door neighbors decided they wanted to move. They put their house up for sale and the next day it was sold. And that's very common right now.
Wow.
So, like, if you had to sell a house, you know, you'd probably be able to sell it pretty quickly if things were the same as they are now. But if you're buying a house right now, um, it's good to hold on to the house for a while so you can build up some equity and do all that kind of stuff, right? If you just are planning on moving here and there and whatever a bunch, then I would say renting is probably a good way to go. And like Lucian said, renting is a great way to go when you're first getting into an area and you're exploring an area.
Hmm.
Um, I remember I had to rent in a handful of spots because my job was moving me around. And so I I started this job that I had. This was when I was an instrument repair technician. I did my apprenticeship and my training in Lansing, Michigan, and then my company moved me to their Kalamazoo location, and I rented a house while I was there. And but I was only there for 4 months, which is crazy because I signed a full year lease,
Mm.
right? And then the company that I was working for, they said, well, now we need you in Traverse City. And I was like, okay. I really like that idea because I like Traverse City a lot, you know. It's beautiful there. I would love to move there. So yes, I'm on board. However, I have this year-long lease and I don't know if I can't just drop it without, like paying massive, like I'd have to buy myself out of this lease and that'd be a real struggle. I mean, I'm thankful for what you're paying me, but it's not enough to cover that. you know? So the company I worked for actually took over and made an arrangement with my landlord, and they paid for my rent until he could find another person to
Mm.
to rent that house to. Um, but that's how badly they needed me in this other location. Um, so that they were willing to do that. And I was happy because I got to move to Traverse City, which is one of the most beautiful places on earth, in my opinion. Um, so uh yeah, on Wednesday says, shouldn't the company be responsible for hooking up your accommodation if they are moving you? Maybe. However, they're not gonna just tell me where to move to. They're just gonna say what the way they worked it out was like, here's how much we're gonna pay you. This is how much you can plan on and budget for, blah, 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 blah. And then I could go and shop for places that would fit my income and my budget based on the income they were gonna pay me. But yeah, they weren't gonna. Oh, I answered the question already.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but that's the thing they worked out, which was pretty cool. Because then I didn't have to worry about the lease on the place in Kalamazoo, when I started working in Traverse City, and that was really nice. Um, but yeah, Ellie, again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that you're in the middle of a pickle here. You're having a struggle, emotionally and spiritually. I know how hard that is. I know how hard that is. I'm not sure the circumstances. You can feel free to share if you want, or if it's personal, feel free to keep it private, whatever. But I know what it's like to go through the emotional and spiritual depths of life, and I know how destabilizing that can be. Um, One of the things that I would caution against is making impulsive, um, irreversible decisions. A lot of times when we're in I mean, do what you need to do. Get out of any situation you need to get out of, and make necessary changes that you need to. However, when you're in the middle of an emotional and spiritual crisis, it's not the time to make groundbreaking life decisions. Because quite honestly, when we are in that state, at least I can speak from my own experience. When I'm in that state, I'm not 100% thinking all that clearly, and I'm not seeing all of the things that could be coming my way, and I would rely heavily on help from family and friends, especially, like, Ryan has been such a huge help in spiritual matters. His brother Kyle has been such a huge help in helping me, keep logic in there and maintain, some semblance of, "O okay, don't make a really dumb decision here," right? Um, so it's good to have people around you that can at least you can bounce ideas off of, and they
Hmm.
can kind of keep you on track and just, guide you back to the principles that are going to help you do well in this situation. Because when we're in that level of turmoil and emotionally and spiritually spent, it's hard for us to even, for me, it was hard to even get up, let alone decide I was going to move, let alone decide I was gonna, do something. So, um, in that state, when you're in the middle of that, um, I applaud you for coming here and asking, um, because it shows that you understand that you might need some outside advice, and that's absolutely appropriate. Feel free to hit me up on Discord if you want. If you need to talk, you need to go through any of this stuff, you want to bounce some ideas, I'd be happy to talk to you. At least, and if nothing else, just be a supportive encouragement person while you're going through this, because I understand that feeling. I understand the pain that you're probably in. Um, okay. Ellie says, I'm just trapped in a toxic situation where it's starting to make my physical health spiral down along with my mental health. I'm drained and exhausted and have lost my spark because of it. Ah, I'm sorry. And your spark is so wonderful too. I love your spark. Anytime I've been in a voice chat with you, you're just so fun to be around. And yeah, the cool thing about these situations is they're generally temporary. And I do want to highlight one thing about emotions, because we can get trapped emotionally when we're dealing with massively difficult situations. And sometimes we won't ever get to escape the pain completely, right? Because sometimes situations are just in front of us and all that, we can't. But one thing that really helped me was to learn what an emotion is in the body. And it helped me kind of be able to separate and just make sense of things, and also then respond in ways that brought me peace sooner than it would have otherwise. and that is that an emotion, we have something, we get triggered by something, whether it's, we see something, we hear something, whatever, and then all of a sudden we have an emotional response. That response is a chemical reaction in our body. The feeling, that we're getting because you feel it in your body, your whole nervous system, right? You feel that, and it takes about 6 seconds for that chemical, flood to happen, right? And now you're feeling the emotion response, and that's these chemicals in your body that are making you feel this way. If you don't react and prolong it, if you just allow it to happen and remind yourself, okay, this is an emotional reaction. This is an emotional response I'm having. This is the emotion of sadness. This is the emotion of anger. This is the emotion of stress. This is the emotion of whatever. And you can name it and you can recognize it. And then I was able to tell myself, okay, this is a chemical reaction going on. That's what this feeling is. And then I could just allow it to run its course. And it only lasts about 90 seconds before those chemicals course through and you get back to some state of equilibrium chemically in your body and you can physically feel better. Now, a lot of times what we do is we feel that emotion and then we get drawn into it and we react and we keep thinking about it and we're feeding it and then it's just emotional reaction after emotional reaction and then the chemicals just continue to get released, right? Because we keep thinking about it and, reacting to it. And so then the feeling lasts longer because we're prolonging it by reacting to it, and by continuing to think about it. But I had to learn how to train myself where it's like, okay, I'm having an emotion. I'm really sad right now. Okay. And I would feel it in my body and I'm like, okay. Okay. I'm having this emotion. And then when I could explain to myself that's all this is, the feeling is just chemicals in my body. And then almost immediately you can start to feel them dissipate. And they last for a little while, and then within about 90 seconds, your body feels back to normal. Unless we get triggered again, obviously, right? Which can happen, especially when you're in the midst of a toxic situation. So, I just wanted to kinda give that little explanation because I remember how much that helped me, when I was going through, like, one thing after another, after another, after another, and trigger after trigger after trigger, and it was just, like, overwhelming. And when I've had the understanding of what that chemical reaction is in my body, what the emotional chemical reaction is, then I could kinda just remind myself when I'm in that emotional state, "Okay, I'm feeling this. This is all it is. It'll be gone soon," and just ride it. And then you can calm yourself down and kinda get back to thinking a little bit more clearly because emotions cause us to not think clearly all the time. Right? It's just facts. So, anyway, um, I have totally not read the chat while I was telling that little story. Uh, but, um, so let's see. Now I was like wait. Okay, talking about the accommodation thing. Oh, Nouns Wednesday says, "It really depends on what you consider irreversible decision." Yeah, that's true. It may be worth breaking off certain relationships if it's contributing to the mental health struggle, even if it means you might not be able to rekindle that relationship again. Uh-huh. Me knows you know that though. Yes, true. Um, Ellie says, "My body can't fully go through that at the moment. I've been stuck in a constant state of fight, flight, or freeze to the point that I'm going into mild shock after dealing with the emotions." Yes. I know that feeling too. In fact, I recently got a book called Taming Your Amygdala, and I'm learning about because that's the center of your brain. The amygdala is the center of your brain that causes the fight, flight, or freeze response. It's your limbic system in the brain, and it just hijacks you. And so I'm learning now how to tame it. I'm learning, and so I'm going through all these worksheets and all this stuff to just try and figure out, okay, this is what's happening in my brain. This is how I can help control it. These are things that I need to do. And one of the things they said in there, exercise. And I'm like, oh, I've been preaching that for a long time. Um, but anyway, I've talked for a while, and I'm sorry if I was droning on and on and on and stuff, but Ellie, my heart goes out to you. I know how painful it can be, and I know what it's like to be stuck in your amygdala in the fight, flight, or freeze response for a long time, like constantly, always in that state. Your nervous system is just jacked. You end up exhausted, and but except you're on guard, so you're like jacked up, but you're also exhausted from being all jacked up all the time, and it's crazy. I I totally understand. Um, so please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to talk to you. Um, and right, I might not have like super valuable information or the right advice, but at least I can listen and at least understand because I've been through a lot of this. So anyway, with that, I'm going to turn it over to Ryan. Ryan's going to give you a lot of wisdom because that's what he's good at, and he's also good at being good looking. Neon's Wednesday can attest to that, I'm sure. I mean, look at that face. Look at that thing. Can
Thank
you believe
you.
it? It's like $1 million smile, except it's more like a 2 million.
Whoa, dang. Well, I don't think I would sell my smile for 2 million. I need at least 10 million.
I wouldn't. It's kind of price.
No,
It's kind of priceless,
priceless.
like
Yeah.
how do you like the apple?
Mhm. I like the apple. Wow.
Anyway,
Well, I'll give it my best. Honestly, this is a
yeah.
it's quite the position, the predicament you could call it that you're in, and
Mhm.
it's
It's painful.
painful. Yes.
It's painful to think about it. Like I
Hmm.
feel my heart just like
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm imagining being in your situation. Now, obviously, I don't know your situation, but you've given us enough the details to understand the position of being emotionally and spiritually spent in the fight, flight, or freeze experience constantly, and also being presented with the probably best option to leave, but then the question where to. Um, and you're doing your best to stay. I can tell you're doing your best to stay forward thinking and logical about this because you're coming to us and you're asking, how do I do the house thing? How do I buy a house? Like, how do I do that? And that's I can tell and I can understand that you're putting your effort forward in the little amount that you can into the right places. And I'm proud of you, and I feel bad for you. I hope that you can find yourself out of this pain very soon, especially as you leave into a new place, so you don't take it with you. I know a lot of people who have had to know a lot of people who have had to leave their environment that was toxic. And by leave, I mean literally move, just move away. I know people who've moved countries away.
Mm, yeah.
Um, and so it's the nice thing to know about that is every one of them that I've met has made it out and they are better for it. And they're in a better place now than they were back then. And I'm that story can be true for you as well. Um, I think it's always really important to remember and to convince yourself of this one thing: you are not stuck. You
Mm,
are not stuck. You can get out. And that applies right now. And you know that, But that just reminding yourself of that is important because that's what you're going towards right now, right? Trying to get unstuck. Because a lot of people, they end up where they're at because they just think that they're stuck. Well, it's like, well, I can't get out of this because XYZ. And they don't realize it's like, you don't need those. You need to get out. You don't need those things, you know? And it can be really hard. It can be really, really, really hard to let go of things sometimes. But it's
Hmm.
really important to let go so that you aren't stuck. Those things could be financial worries. It's like, what if I like get out to where? And it's like, well, I don't have money to do that. It's like you stop thinking about that, you know? It's like, but then what do I do? And it's like, okay, let's just go through it. You've got people you know. You've got people you know, you could ask them, can I stay with you for 2 weeks while I look with a realtor for somewhere to rent and I look for a job and I look to see if there's this is a really nice thing you can do for yourself. Go find I think it's called an employment agency or a job agency, job hunting agency. Anyways, they'll look for jobs that you otherwise can't probably get into while you go look for jobs. So you can go look around your area at all of the different restaurants. You can literally walk in and say, present yourself and ask for an employment sheet or whatever, and just apply yourself and get interviews and do all that and run that game. And you can spend several hours a day doing that, and that's good. And because obviously you're going to need employment. And when my brother and I and his wife we moved out to Colorado, didn't know anybody there. We picked that location just because Kyle and Dinah just got married. They did not have any money. Just they didn't have any money saved up. But they got married and they were like, well, let's we could live anywhere in the world. Where would we want to live? And they picked Colorado because it had nice weather and it was good. And so we went out there.
And the
And
job market was good
the job market was good.
at that time.
It was.
Which was not happening in Michigan.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, we went out and we just applied ourselves at jobs and um, we got interviews. We all basically just got a job and um, but going through a job agency at the same time allowed um, other jobs that were outside of our peripheral, outside of our view, to sort of just um, get hooked up to those because there's obviously a lot of places you can't just really walk into and get hired. They don't have a system for that, or it's like
Mm.
you're not going to find yourself like walking into um, I don't know, like a factory and be like, "Hey, you guys make shampoo here, right? Can I get a job here?" You know, it's weird, but it's like you get hired at those people work there, but how did they get hired? I don't know. They didn't walk in and employ themselves. So yeah, there's just or get or I caught up in some mortgage agency or whatever, like my brother and my friend did, and so on and so forth. But a job agency is a good way to go. But what I would really recommend is finding a realtor that you feel like you can trust. Um, and use your trust sensors to the best you can because not all realtors are equal. Most of them aren't bad, but they're going to be able to talk you and walk you step by step, holding your hand through the environment of finding a place to stay. Because that's not only their job, that's what they've been doing for like years. And they've seen everybody in every category of life. And they are good with people and they should know what they're doing, right? And so if you can lock yourself in with a good realtor, that's probably the best thing you can do, even better than coming to us. Because one, they're gonna know the area, and two, they've been through this so many times, they probably can't even count, and they know exactly step by step where to go, what to do. They're gonna ask you the right kinds of questions to get the right kinds of answers to get the
Hmm.
place that's best for you. And um, yeah. So honestly, the best thing you can do is I'd say reach out. Find the people that would be willing to accept your stay for a moment of time, 2 weeks or something, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, whatever you can secure there. Um, and what, wherever that is, you go there and you start, before you even go there, you can start looking for realtor companies. You can look on Zillow at houses if you want, but start looking at job agencies in the area, see what you can find there. Just scope out the area, whatever you can, and get excited about it. Because I know that's hard from just like, okay, yeah, I'll get excited about it. No, I mean, like, don't do it like it's a chore, you know? Do it like you're interested. It's a new area. You're going to be spending time with some friends and you're going to be able to be yourself. Get out of this toxic, crappy situation you're in. It's like getting out of a vat of poison and you're like, man, look at the vast world out there that's not in poison. Man, I wonder what that's
Mm,
like. Wow.
mm.
Like they could like breathe. Could you imagine breathing like without having to breathe in fumes? That's going to be so good out there. I'm excited, right? So, because that's kind of the reality you're in right now. So get out there, like get online and look at the areas that, or talk to the people and get some confirmation of where you can be for a moment. If you can't find anybody that's willing to support you for 2 weeks or so, um, if no one that you reach out in the towns that you're hoping, like that you have friends in or family in, right? If no one responds, which I really doubt, Ellie, you're an individual that's very likable, and so I would be
Mm.
surprised if you
Yes.
didn't have a single friend, even if it wasn't a place that you didn't really want to go. I would be really surprised if you didn't have a single friend that wouldn't be willing to say, "Hey, yeah, you can stay with us for a while," or something like, "Hey, I'll talk to my mom and see what she says." You know, um, things like that. My mom. I know my mom is a bit of a saint, but we've housed friends before when they were in their time of needs. So um, under my mom's roof, and it's beautiful and it was very good. So and we've also held friends in our own homes for times. So yeah, I mean, I would be surprised if no one responded with welcoming, especially whatever your situation is. If it's toxic, I'm sure a lot of people would be willing to support you. But again, if you can't find anybody, um, I would say keep trying that route, but look online for places where you can room with, people you don't know, but you can get a really cheap stay. So, it's, something that's like $200 a month or $400 a month. I don't know that, it depends on the area that you're going and you're looking at. I know that a lot of places will be way more expensive if you're looking to board there, but if you can find something really cheap, chances are you're not going to like the people there that are you're with. They might be, who knows, it might be really, take care of the place and so on and so forth. But um, some places may be better than no place. Then again, being homeless isn't the worst thing on earth. There are far worse things to be, and far worse positions to be in. For example, I would rather be homeless than in a really, really toxic situation with people who have a home. Um,
Hmm.
no roof under my, like no roof to sleep under is better than a house that's literally, just destroying my life and making life a living hell, and spiritually and emotionally and mentally it's just like I'd rather ditch it all and be like, homeless for a time and do my best to navigate from there what I'm going to do. I would rather do that than be in a situation where, yeah, I know for a fact I'm going to feel like crap every day, right?
Mm.
And I know for a fact that things aren't going to get better; they will continue to get worse. And I know for a fact that, you know, my I just I'm not happy, right? Homeless people can be happy, like literally. I'm not suggesting go out there and be homeless, but my point is, you aren't stuck, and you know that. And I'm really reiterating it because knowing that you're not stuck allows you to take opportunities to move forward. So, whatever opportunities you can find yourself in and you can take them, that's, go find them. Go look for opportunities, I guess that's what I'm saying. But ultimately, again, if you want to know the housing situation, I think Lucian really gave a lot of really good advice. And I would say just hook yourself up with a realtor. They're going to be able, they know the landscape. They've been there before. They've probably met people under similar circumstances as you dozen times, and are able to walk through that with confidence, as opposed to us who aren't realtors. Don't we've only um, rented or gotten different homes in different places a few number of times where it's not like we've walked people through that process. So I think look for a realtor that you feel like you have some confidence in, and then walk into their establishment and say, hey, can I talk to blah blah blah. You can look them up online and look at their their reviews and stuff like that, see what people have to say about them, and in the area that you're choosing to go to, right? You can just look them up online, or you can just walk right into a realtor office and someone will see you, and you just hope for a good one. And most realtors are pretty good. Um, I mean, there are some crappy ones, but they're actually less common than the good ones. I'd say that it's kind of like this average is okay. The average realtor is okay. Like they're pretty good, And then there's a few exceptions that are way beyond and above, and there's a few exceptions that are way beyond and below. But um, but most people are pretty good. Most people are pretty good. And the reason I know that is because my mom was a realtor for uh, many, like for my entire youth. As a child, as I was growing up, my mom was a realtor, and I got to hear all of it. Um, and I was there experiencing the conversations, and I went to house showings with her from time to time because we didn't have a babysitter or whatever. And I was there, I was around. I literally worked in her office for little moments of time after school. I've been there, I've seen the people there. I've, like, not every realtor office is the same with the same people, but you kind of get the gamut after you've, like, your mom lived the life and you kind of got to live it secondhand. So um, I'd say the best thing you can do is go find yourself a realtor. And it's easier now than ever to find, probably easier now than ever to find a good one because you can research them. So
Hmm.
that's really convenient. But yeah, I think even a bad realtor can get you a house. Yeah, yeah.
That's
But
true.
but
That's
look
true.
at
They can.
reviews. Uh-huh. Yeah, look at reviews first and try to get the best you can. Yep, get the best you can. Look at the one that seems like they're on the same page with you, and they clearly have good morals and so on and so forth. Like you feel like you can trust them. Um, so um, Phew. Elliot, I'm not sure I have much else for you, but other than I'm I want to say that you are an incredible person. And I know that whatever's going to come, your life is going to be incredible and spectacular and filled with so much good. So much good will come from you that you don't know. You don't even know about it yet, and you probably won't even know it when it's happening. You you have an abundance of good to give, and um, you already give that. You in your just normal existence exude goodness just because you're a great person and you're good to be around and you're easy to be around. Your current situation is probably not entirely um it's probably more so likely someone taking advantage of you and their evil than it is something that you've created. Um, though there are times where we can end up accidentally creating that environment. But
Mm-hmm.
regardless, um, push forward and get through this because there's a lot of good on the other side. And if you can get out of this, your brain will be free to just give and do so much. And that happiness is something that I really hope you find again soon. I really hope you can find yourself out of this situation where you are experiencing this intense fear, this fight, flight, or freeze, fawn, or flop situation. And I think there's even maybe one more. It doesn't really matter. Um,
It's all a bunch of F words,
yeah, there's
though,
a bunch of
man.
yeah. Well, they gotta keep with it, right? Fight, flight. They had a fight or flight, and then they're like, well, there's freeze too. Okay, it's F. All right, what's another one? But anyways, um, it's like you got to find an F word that explains the phenomena, but it doesn't have to be
Which
the F word.
phenomena does not start with an F? It's a
It's
PH,
a PH.
because English is great.
Yeah. Anyways, my point in saying that is like be hopeful as much as you can be. Recognize that with certainty, there is a future for you that is full of joy and goodness. But you are going to have to find that goodness, grasp it, and pursue it. And that goodness is not where you're at right now. So, what you're doing is the right move. In this life, we are presented with so much. We think that we're stuck a lot of times, and you know that we're not. Because you can always choose to be homeless, right? Like, they're not that, but I mean, like, that's the truth. That's just easy. It's just, if you recognize that, it's like, well, I could be homeless. Like, it's like, yeah, you could just run away. Here's the thing life has so much good to pursue, but you have to have the eyes for it and to choose to pursue it. And where you are right now, it seems like there's a lot of not good, there's a lot of evil going on. And sometimes we get wrapped up in it, and it's not our fault. But we have to choose to let go and seize the good where it's at. And sometimes we have to go on an adventure to find that good. Sometimes we have to go on an adventure to find the Holy Grail, to search for something that is good. Sometimes we don't even know what that is. Sometimes we just have to go on an adventure. Sometimes we're comfortable where we're at and we need that adventure because what we're doing is not good. Because we're comfortable, but there's no good in it. So there's so much good out there, and there's so much good in you. And when you find that good and you seize it, you'll be like, man, I can't believe this is where I'm at. Like this, I get this goodness. It's like so grateful. And in your life is just a completely different life. And you look back at the other life and you're like, I don't even like, man, it's just so the contrast and juxtaposition is so huge. It's like undescribable. So seize the good. And sometimes you can't find that because you're so shrouded in like toxic fumes that you can't even see your own hand in front of your face. And so you got to get out of those toxic fumes. And that's exactly what you're doing. So what I'm trying to say is I'm doing my best to say, you go, girl. Go for it. You're on the right path. Keep going. Goodness lies ahead. Keep walking that path. It's scary. Keep walking that path. Yes, you've never done this before. Keep walking that path. This is new. This is interesting. This is shaky. It's risky. Keep walking that path. Get out of the smog. Keep walking that path. There's goodness out there for you. Keep walking. Keep walking. And don't give up on hope. Because hope is the only thing keeping you moving forward. And there's There's joy to be had again. Life isn't just like this forever. It's just like this for now. Because you're in the bog, you're in the swamp, you're in the toxic fumes. Just keep walking out. And like you're doing, and you're going to find yourself on an adventure, new stuff, a little bit scary, a little bit risky. And during the journey, you're going to find valuable things. And you're going to find valuable opportunities. And you're going to grab a hold of those, and a lot of good will come from them. And it's a beautiful thing. So I just say I want to applaud you for choosing to get out. Keep walking and choosing to take this scary path and just going like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do it. I don't know what that is. I don't know I don't know how to do. How do I buy a house? Like how do I buy a house? What is that? What is that like? And you're like I don't know. But I'm gonna do it, I guess, because that's my only option here. You're on the adventure. You're already starting, and you've got a great couple of first steps already in. So I'm just applauding you and trying to encourage you and say, keep going, because that's awesome. And you might not believe me right now because you're so in such thick fog, you can't see your own hand. How are you supposed to believe that there's anything good out there? Because all you can see right now is what you can see and what you're experiencing, what you're living in. So it's okay to take your imagination sometimes and just imagine something and chase that. Imagine something realistic, like being in a place that's safe, that you can be yourself. No one's telling you what to be. You want to sing a song in your own house? You get to sing a song in your own house. No one's going to mock you. And you're going to enjoy it. And then you get to enjoy singing in your own little house. You want to whistle? You can whistle. You're making your own morning cup of coffee or whatever, and you're just enjoying that mood you got going on when you wake up in the morning. You're just enjoying the little bit of freedom you got and just seize that emotional, that imagination. And if you can't see 2 feet in front of you, just imagine that and then start walking towards that. Sounds yeah. Well, it's good because that's real. That's a real thing. It's a real thing, and you can imagine it because it's real. And it is there for you to have. Yeah. I mean, you can make me cry just saying that. So that's a thing. That's a real thing. It's and my wife is a great example. And if you want an example of this, you can you can talk to my wife. She's been through some really hard stuff. And she gets to wake up in the morning right now. And she can smile and just be free. And she can sing little ditties in her house. And I listen to them and I'm like, man, I love hearing that. She's happy. And she loves hearing when I sing my little songs here and there or whistle. And we say it to each other. We're like, oh, it's so cute. I love hearing you sing because it makes me happy to hear that you're so happy to just be free and able to do that. It's just like this beautiful thing. And it's real. And it's out there. Just because you don't have it right now doesn't mean it's not real. You can feel it. It's in your mind. Keep walking. Yeah, of course. We will. I'm sure Joe will as well.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, Ellie.
Yeah. We'll all keep you in your prayers. Wait, we all keep you in our prayers. Not your prayers. Kendra will too. Yeah. Great. Well, that's what I've got. That's what I have for you. I just want to encourage you to keep moving because you're already doing the right things. And unfortunately, I feel silly that sort of the best advice I have is go to someone who has advice for you. Like, hey, I'm here for some advice about this. I'm like, great. Let me hand you to someone who's going to give you advice. It's a realtor. It's like, but honestly, that's their profession. They know what they're doing. So
Yep.
I'd say do that. Yeah.
Ellie, I don't know if you've considered this yet or if you're here at this point or not, but with what you're dealing with the anxiety and your fight, flight, freeze response going on consistently, it might be a good idea to seek counseling
Mm.
somehow. I mean, I didn't mention that in my first little bit, but I'm telling you, in a situation like you're in right now, um, friends are great, acquaintances are great, people that can support you are great, but also because of the magnitude of what's going on in your mind, a counselor might be able to really, really help you. And part of the reason is because they're totally outside the situation, outside of a personal relationship with you. Um, they can they can really see areas that friends can't necessarily. Friends have their own role to play in our healing journey and in our journey through whatever, right? And it's good to have a good friend group. That was one of the things when I went to counseling. That was one of her first questions was like, "Who are your friends?" You know, like, "Who do you have for support?" Because, like, yeah, what you're going through, you need all of it. You need good friends, and sometimes we also need good counseling. So, I would encourage you, if this continues and you're not already talking to a counselor, to maybe at least consider it. Because sometimes a professional can shed light in areas that we just don't really know. My counselor offered me books. She knew that I was a reader, you know, from like the first week when she'd be like, "Oh, have you ever heard of this book?" And I'm like, "No, but I'll get it and I'll read it." And like I had it read, like I had half of it done by our next session. And so she was like, "Whoa, okay, this dude's serious. He's not afraid to look at stuff." And so based on her book recommendations, then I started being able to find my own books and, you know, with the things that I was dealing with and kind of formulated my own criteria on finding different books. And, you know, uh, but that might be a good thing to do. Um, just to give you an outlet of somebody that's objective to just lay all this out on. That's what they're there for. And so that's definitely something to consider. And of course, we'll keep you in our prayers. Welcome to all of you. Welcome. I see Hero. I see
Mm.
Sparrow. You guys, it's great to see you guys. August, you know, and Moonlit. I saw you guys all like pop into the chat, and I'm like, oh look, friends are here. This is good.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
And Ellie, again, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're dealing with this. This is tough. But you know, one of the things I've learned on the other end of some of these situations, and I'm not through the woods all the way yet in my journey, you know, but I'm learning and I'm growing, and the wisdom that I've gained so far and continue to gain, I never would have had without it. And so in some ways, I'm thankful for the challenges. I'm thankful for the moments of, you know, going through similar situations to what you're dealing with, where anxiety is super high, my nervous system is jacked, life is not attractive at all. Existence itself, the entire universe seems to be my enemy, you know, all of that. As hard as it is to go through, there do come moments where it's light and you
Mm.
can see a little bit more clearly and you can start to really you understand that wisdom is gained through these experiences. So it won't be a waste on the other side of this. I promise you. I promise you it won't be a waste. And yeah,
Mm.
but do what you need to do. There's a lot of people have offered some great advice here in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
People have been through stuff, and man, so, and I love what Ryan said. You're not stuck. No matter how much you feel stuck,
Mm-hmm.
you're not. And most of the time, our stuckness feeling comes from an incorrect perspective. I remember one of my first therapists I ever went to when I had my nervous breakdown in college. Um, a lot of the issues I was dealing with came from a perspective of all these superficial things that I thought were so important, and he dismantled them all.
Mm.
And it was great because he was like, "Yeah, I have friends who just they parachute into a like not literally parachute, but they just like
It's
drop
called
into a
parachuting.
city. Mhm. They just drop in and they're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do." And they go find a job. They go find a little place to stay, and they build from there,
And
you
then
know?
after a couple of weeks, or not weeks, couple months, they
Couple
go
months,
parachute
maybe a
somewhere else.
year or two, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they find somewhere else. They're like, "Okay, this place is boring now. I'm going somewhere else." And
They
then
like
they just pick a spot and
they
they go.
they're like those they're like the people who play a game and every they like get so far in the game like no, I want to start over. I want to play the beginning again. And so
Mhm.
like they go play the beginning again in a new city with a new character. And then they go
Yeah.
through with that. And then they're like, yeah, okay, this is pretty cool. And they're like, yeah, but the beginning was so cool. I love the like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the beginning and I'm gonna play this character.
Mhm.
I do that. So
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
I've done that so many times in Minecraft servers that I've been a
Oh
part
yeah.
of where I build this huge establishment and I make this whole big stuff and I get all these levels and I have all these materials and I get all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, great. I'm gonna take with me some food and I'm going like 500 chunks this way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just start over again
Start
because
over.
it's
Yeah.
fun to start over. You're in a new
Mm-hmm.
location, the scenery's different, the resources are different, everything's a little bit different, and so life is one big Minecraft server, right? So
Yeah, guys. So this is
always
all the wisdom we
start
have from now on.
you always start by punching trees,
Of course.
just like real life.
Yeah, just like real life. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. And you always go out by way of creeper.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah.
Uh,
A family friendly Minecraft
that's
server. Yeah.
well, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's funny.
It's
Awesome.
good. It's good. So, Ellie, you're not lost. As dark as it seems, you're not stuck. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you will make heads or tails of this. You're smart. You're great to be around. You're very likable. You have a lot going for you that's very, very good. And you can make it through. I promise you can.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ellie, thank you so much again for this topic, and we hope things continue to look up for you and you continue to move forward, and you are just phenomenal, Ellie. So we have a lot of faith and belief in you, and we will make sure to pray for you, and hopefully send some spiritual support your way.
Hmm.
No, you're
You're
welcome.
very you're very welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If
Thank you
yeah.
for sharing. Thank you for sharing a bit of your life with us.
Hmm.
It's an honor.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It really is. The fact that we can be a part of anybody's life is it's like it is an honor. And you're such an awesome person. So it really is. It really is an honor that we could even touch your life at all. So yeah,
Mhm.
thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. Now, as promised, Kendra, I'm guessing your supper is finished. Uh, would you like us to uh, give a go at your topic?
Well, whether you want us to or not, we're probably gonna.
Yes. Oh, we gave you an opportunity to say no, but well, now you done
And you
it.
said
You
yes.
said
Now
yes.
it's even more exciting because we're gonna anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We were gonna do
Oh
it
wait, I'm
anyways.
not the host. I can't. Oh, sorry. I should not have said anything.
You have
I'm not
jurisdiction. It's
hosting this
fine.
one.
You've got you're the host half the time, so
Yeah.
I don't mind. I mean, if you want to call the shots, go for it, man. Just click the buttons, make it happen. Well,
I'm
Joe,
not
if
calling
you're
the shots. I'm
if
only calling one shot.
oh.
Shot across the bow. One. I call that one.
You call that one? All right. I call the
I
shot in
just
the
called the
dark.
shot across the bow.
All right. Thank you, Kendra, for being here, and thank you for um, sending us a topic. How was your supper? What'd you eat? You don't have to share, but
I want
yeah.
supper.
We had for the first time in my life, we had Popeyes today, and
Spaghetti.
spaghetti. Oh, nice, delicious. What? Spaghetti, nice.
You never had Popeyes before?
Never had Popeyes, but now I have. Went to Popeyes today just to go to
It's pretty
Popeyes.
good. It's
We
pretty good.
went out of our house and drove to a Popeyes just to have a Popeyes because we're like, never had it before. Why don't try it? So it wasn't bad.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the fries are some of the honestly the best fries I've had for a fast food like place. That's very good fries. Chicken burger was all right. I mean, um, my wife got the classic and it was okay, but the spicy one was really good because that spicy mayo that they make, I swear it has Velveeta cheese in it. It's like nacho cheese, but spicy. So I'm like, yeah, that's really good.
And Velveeta is the highest grade of cheese you can get.
Oh yeah, it's triple, quadruple, pentuple A grade cheese
Hmm
with three plus signs. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have any Popeyes around you?
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Never had Popeyes? Yeah, fair.
But that's okay. Popeyes is
Hmm.
pretty good.
I went to Popeyes. The lady inside asked me where I'm from, and my wife's like, "Well, I'm from Australia, and he's from here," and then the lady behind the counter was like, "Oh, okay, well, maybe you're rubbing off on him or something like that." She's like, she just didn't think I. And I'm like, I've been getting that my whole life. I don't know why people think that I don't sound like I'm from America, but I'm from America. I've got an American accent, but whatever, guys. That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you again, Kendra. I won't put this on the screen either because it's on my Discord and I don't want to, I don't know, try to figure that out and also risk sharing information that doesn't want to be shared. So, um,
Yeah, don't be sharing information that doesn't want to be shared. It does not want to be shared.
the information is sentient and it doesn't want to be shared.
Yeah.
So, um,
I don't like Sharon either.
really,
Whoever this Sharon person is.
oh, Sharon, Charon.
You
Got
talk
it.
about Karens. I'm talking about Sharons.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Sharon
gosh.
is Karen. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Sharon
And
is
we're
Karen.
off. We are off the
What?
rails.
No. Wow. Sharing is
A
caring.
cousin named Sharon, and she's actually really nice.
Bro. No. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh no. Okay, well, now we're gonna do the topic. All right. I'm gonna give this my best go here. Joe, you can read along. Everybody else, just listen in the best you can.
Oh, I will read along. Do you
Good.
want to try and read it in unison?
No.
No, let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
I'll answer
For
that
Kendra's
for you.
sake
No.
and for everybody else. Yeah. Yeah. Can I hate that was top tier wordplay. I found it on the spot. All right, Kendra says this. Um, yeah. Hello, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Just wanted to kind of update you all on life and about this story that I'm writing called Secrets of Magic. First off, my family and I have been busy and slowly getting things ready for my little brother's graduation. I'm also trying to work on making some bowl cozies as graduation gifts for the ones that gave a graduation announcement. Plus, making a pillow for my mom for Mother's Day this coming Saturday. Sorry, Sunday. This coming Sunday. Don't get confused, guys. Anyways, on to my book I'm writing. One thing to note, I hope you are able to pronounce the names, and if not, I will have in parentheses how to pronounce the names. This story was made back when I was in middle school / high school. I was really into writing short stories and slowly started to want to write chapter books. Well, I found that original story, but it was horribly written. Grammar mistakes and just everything was rushed. The plot was good though, and I decided to write it as a script for my YouTube channel, but I have yet to record anything for it. However, I am part of a Discord server with lots of YouTuber audio VAs, voice actors or actresses, and a couple of them asked for my permission to be able to voice it themselves. I agreed because why not? And with the way I have it written, the main character's name could be changed to be more masculine rather than feminine. So instead of Elise, I'm gonna guess that's fine, the name would be Ellie,
Eli.
like Eli, like Elijah. There you go, Eli. They have started to work on it, as I have essentially written it for 2 seasons. Now, to describe the story is about a girl named Elise Fada. Okay, I think I got that right. Who lives with her grandmother, Dorothy Fada. Like that. Elise has a golden retriever familiar named Ace, who is sassy and sarcastic. Elise
Hmm.
invites her friend Spark over one day to explain about the weird things that have been happening around them, and she reveals that she's a witch. She is a witch. Of course, sorry. Of course, once her grandmother meets her new friend, her grandmother informs them that her seemingly mortal friend is actually not human at all. However, after this revelation, when Dorothy allows Spark to spend the night, Spark ends up having a dream. In this dream, Spark hears the name Zeroth, or Zarath. Yeah, Zaroth. Zaroth is the main villain in this story. He is half Naga, half Warlock, and all he wants is power and to rule over all the realms that exist in this world, starting with the supernatural King's Kingdom. He is also madly infatuated with Elise's mother, Azalea, who is also a witch but gave up her powers and married a mortal in order to hide from Zaroth. Witches cannot marry mortals unless they give up their powers. Once Elise started to show signs of having magic, she went to live with her grandmother. I don't want to explain too much as it would lead to spoilers, but one thing leads to another, and it turns out Spark is actually the long-lost prince of the supernatural kings, Rothilion. Okay. And Queen Selena. More is explained in the story, but this is already going long enough. And like I said, I don't want to spoil much. If nothing makes sense with that, or sorry, with what I have talked about, I am more than happy to answer any questions anyone has, especially about how I came up with the names. Anyways, thank you all for reading / listening. God bless you all. Kendra. Hey, nice, Kendra. That's awesome. That's
Hmm.
fun. That's great. I'm
I
I'm
love good
excited.
stories, and
Yeah.
I admire people who can write good stories, man, because I'm just like my mind doesn't work like that, right? And so I'm
Mm,
just like, whenever I hear a good story, I'm like, yeah, somebody invented all this and it
mm,
came like it amazes me, Kendra.
yeah.
Um, to come up with all this and everybody's got this backstory and everything is so great. Um, yeah, right? Neon's Wednesday? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm always just, like, along for the ride and entertained, you know? I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, somebody wrote this story and it's so cool." And, we kinda take there's so much entertainment that we take for granted in movies and TV and all these kinds of different things and different kinds of shows and all that,
Yeah.
and it's like but there are people that are writing all these stories and coming up with all this stuff and all the plot twists and all the interesting little details that make all this up, and
Hmm.
trying to keep it all consistent, and it's amazing to me. I
Yeah.
respect you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think this is a really great start to, or like not st whatever. Yeah, a great plot situation. I like you've created a world with specific rules. I like that. I always like seeing that. That's really cool. The fact that they have to give up their powers to marry. It's like, wow, that's quite the commitment. That's amazing. And yeah, that's really fun. That's fun. I'm excited for you and for everybody involved. Doing voice acting work, I've only done, I guess I've kind of done a little bit, but I've never really been a voice actor or been hired officially by like a company or anything. But it is fun. It is fun to voice act. I remember I liked going. We used to stream a lot, and we would stream video games, and I would do voices for the different characters when they didn't have audio themselves, and it was just like written. I would, in fact, I still do it even when there's no one around. Really, I might be just playing with a friend, and then we're not streaming, but I might be playing with a friend or my wife, and I'll enjoy giving people who don't have a voice for themselves their own little voice, and it's, I don't know, it's just fun. So it's really great that you found some people that are willing and wanting to do some voice acting for it, because that's really cool, and it makes it come alive. Gives the characters a voice, right? And it gives the characters life. Um, and so I think that's really cool that also that you're willing to open it up to be something that's on YouTube or whatever. It could be an audio book with voice actors. That'd be really cool as an option as well. So that's really cool. I'm proud of you, and keep it going. I think it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too. So yeah, I think part of the fun is in trying to problem solve. Like you want to get from point A to point B, but then like how do you do that? And like yeah, it's kind of fun to write stories. I don't think that I'm super great at it, but a lot of people like my stories, so I'll just say, okay, I think there are people way better than me. There are people who are so fast. Some people have such incredible imaginations. You ask them and they'll come up with really great stories on the spot, and they'll be evolving in ways you don't expect, and it's just like, wow, that's incredible. So, um, yeah, very fun. It's amazing how many different people we have, and how I've always been fascinated by this idea that humans can create. It's like we're beings, created beings, if you will, and then but we can create things that other people can enjoy out of the things that we have. And one of those things that we have that we're creating with is just language, creating stories with words. That's amazing. It's just amazing to me. They
It
can take the
is.
beauty in the world and manipulate it into something even uh, equally beautiful, but more interesting. Hmm.
Kendra, that spoiler you put in there, I don't think I would call that a spoiler. I would call that a teaser.
Oh,
One spoiler, Grandma Dorothy is hiding a big secret that involves everyone just mentioned. Like, that doesn't spoil anything. That just
oh.
makes me want to dig in more. Like,
Is this a book promotion? Is this what we're doing here? For a book that isn't even released yet? That's so fun. Yeah. It'd be
That's cool.
so do you have plans to like release this like as um you mentioned YouTube and you mentioned having the voice actor. So you like doing episodes like I don't know, like 5-10 minute shorts of like chapters of the book, and then like another chapter, something like that. Is that what your plan is there? Because that would be cool to keep an eye out for that, and just, or an ear out, however you want to say it, and just listen in. I obviously you have visual art skills as well in your
Mhm.
repertoire of many talents, Kendra. So you could, I mean, maybe you don't want to put a ton of time into it, but you could write, you could you could paint a couple of scenes for the like YouTube if you wanted to do the video thing. But if you want to just keep it audio, that works too. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Hey, Wix, welcome.
Hey, okay, I
Ah,
want audiobook. Awesome. Yeah. But okay, hold on. He said, I eventually want to do an audiobook on YouTube of my book, but if I could somehow do animations for my script, that would be great. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of effort, but it's really
Mhm.
cool. Yeah. A friend of mine once framed creativity as a reflective, I'm guessing reflection, of God's creation of us and a way to worship just in the act of doing it. I completely agree with that mindset.
Mhm.
That's kind of what I was
Mhm.
driving towards. But yeah, absolutely, that's right. Gave me a lot of affirmation with my passion for making stuff in general. Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. You know, um, it's a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing
Mhm.
being able
Well,
to.
it's one of the ways we were formed in God's image too, with
Yes,
that
yes.
creative nature, with that ability to create. Now we have the raw materials that have been provided for us to create with,
Hmm.
you know. But yeah, our imaginations, it really does show me, as you look throughout time and how technology has advanced and how buildings have advanced and how storytelling has been advanced and
Mm,
all these things have just grown and developed and all this kind of stuff. Really, you know, I'm more and more convinced that if you can imagine something, it can be created in some way,
mm,
shape, or form. You know, the technology might need to be developed in a way for that to take shape, but man, our imaginations are so powerful,
mm,
and we all have creativity. It's just put in different areas, right? We all have the ability to create. We all have the ability to have ideas and to come up with stuff and to imagine. And I think I'm always so impressed when people are using that power.
yeah,
Um, because I almost feel like a lot of our upbringings, and it's different in different countries and whatnot, but
sure.
imagination seems to be so discredited or almost seen as an annoyance, especially like when you're in school, you know?
Yeah, I see what you
Like,
mean.
because 'cause you're trying to learn all this stuff, you're trying and whatever, but then it was always so funny because I had to do, like, creative writing when I was in school, and I was always terrible at it, like,
Mm,
the stories I came up with were really boring, really, like, predictable, really just weird and whatnot, right? Like, so, I don't know, like, I just have never felt very good at coming up with stories. I can come up with songs, I can come up with,
mm,
all kinds of different creative things, but when somebody's really good at creating stories, it just blows my mind because my mind isn't there in that
mm,
area. So, I
right.
applaud you.
Hmm. Hey, welcome, Passioft. I think that's welcome. Yeah, it's awesome. Um, Hope you've been enjoying yourself. At the very least, maybe learned a thing or two. But yeah, thank you. It's great to have you here. Um,
Mhm. And you're drawing.
yeah, drawing is good and creative and a use of your talents, even if it's not necessarily for anything but the moment. It's still really great. Yeah.
Mhm. That's another thing that I'm not very good at is drawing. I can draw
Mm.
blood.
Whoa! I'm good at drawing blood. Yeah, well, you were in Krav Maga, so although that's not really what they do there, they break you.
No, that's not
They
drawing
don't draw
blood, that's
blood.
folding laundry with people still in
Yeah, that's right.
it.
Yeah,
Yes, welcome. Welcome to Don't Worry Wednesday. We're glad you're here.
yeah.
And we do this every Wednesday,
What we do,
mostly.
pretty much. We're pretty solid with it.
Mhm.
We've been doing it
Mhm.
for, I don't know, years. So we're pretty good.
Yeah, so subscribe
Oh, wow. Dang.
and ring the bell. We haven't said
Whoa!
that in years.
I don't even know if we're allowed to say those words on this show.
Can I draw people's attention? Yes.
Wow. Yes.
Namely the cops.
Oh, dang. What are you doing, Joe? A trick question.
Mostly speeding, but
Yeah.
that's
Oh, there we
that's a
go.
different
Okay.
story
Yeah,
for a
that's
different
fair.
time.
Oh, you've been drawing for a project of yours. Awesome. So this topic is in particular is super interesting. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, Kendra, thanks again for sharing. I think it's really awesome that you're comfortable with sharing like just your creative spirit with us. I think that's really cool.
Mhm.
And we
Mhm.
welcome it. It's really nice to hear, and it's really nice to see. Just it's like we get to know you through this. I get to know your mind, get to know your imagination, get to know your who you are in lots of different ways. We've got to spend so much um, time with you through Don't Worry Wednesday. I'm so thankful for it. It's really cool. So yeah, it's really great to hear that you're writing a story like this. I really hope it's really it really does well for you
Mhm.
and that you enjoy it.
Yeah, Wix, that was probably definitely me.
Oh,
8 times in 8 different vehicles saw me
wow.
speeding.
Dang. Joe, that's
I never
incredible.
speed. I always drive the appropriate speed,
Oh,
which is the speed I'm going.
this is the speed you're going. I wasn't going too fast. I was going precisely as I meant to.
I was going exactly the appropriate
Mm-hmm.
speed.
Yeah.
And Passio, is that how we pronounce your name? Passio
Well, there's an
FD?
F and a D. Is
Um,
at the end for sure.
Passio.
Passio. Yeah, for sure.
That's I can't imagine that's actually it. But you've been lurking. We're Hey, you know what? That's great. We love all of our lurkers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Lurk away.
Lurk away.
And if you're lurking and you feel like putting in the chat, go for it. We'd love to hear from you too. Um,
This
but
is one of
yes.
those. This is one of those kind of streams that we get. I think a lot of lurkers on who just join and they listen in and they're
Hmm.
busy doing something. Whether it
Yeah.
be. I think a lot of people really like to draw or play games while they tune into Don't Worry Wednesday. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's great. It's really cool because it's like we get to maybe make a small impact in their lives where they open up to us and we just share and we don't necessarily have to engage. We don't get to engage with them on a like level of chatting with them, which is okay. But we're still in a way communicating. Um, so it's really cool.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. And of course we love you, Jeff. You know
Yeah,
we love you.
yeah, Jeff, we love you a lot. We love you.
You've been here nearly 2 hours. Us too.
Wow.
We've been here nearly 2 hours too. We're just
Dang.
not. We're not. Well, actually, we're uploading videos too. One in
Yeah,
particular.
awesome.
This one is being uploaded while we make it.
Wow, we're working overtime. We're
Dude,
uploading a video
we're
while we're
doing
doing a
like the
video.
same stuff.
Dang. Jeff, are you me? No, wait, no, that
Mm.
can't be it. I would know that, right? I would remember typing that, right? If that was me. Oh man, this is confusing. Have you back?
I'm
Yeah.
confused too.
Hmm.
But that's normal. I'm normally in a state of confusion
Nice.
and speeding.
Static is closer. Oh, you don't mean the word static. Okay. PACIOFD sounds like static. No. Okay. All right. It's closer with how my username is pronounced, LOL, but everyone says Passio. Okay. It's a username I haven't let go of since I was like 3. What? How did you acquire a username when you're like 3? Dang, that's impressive.
Dude, my oldest son has had that. I
Really?
swear he was like, well, maybe not 3. He might have been like 6.
Hmm. That's twice 3,
Yeah.
but still, it's still quite young.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It was a different time back in my day when I was young. I got my first email. I was about 9, 10, about 11 years old. Yes, I was 11 years old. It was my first email account, and it was mini midgy mole at hotmail.com.
Mini Miji Mole.
Mini midgy mole. Yes. Oh, your older brother came with it. Okay, nice. Just let it go. Hey, that's how it
Ah, it was based
happens.
on Pac-Man. Pacquiao.
Oh,
Pacquiao?
Pac-Man.
TRS-80. TRS-80. I haven't thought of a
Wow.
TRS-80 in so long. That's a Radio Shack computer. Back in the day, man. Oh my gosh.
Dang. You
Mm-hmm.
were 13? Is that what the 13 is for?
13, a VIC 20. I don't know what a VIC 20 is though. Um, yeah, the Radio Shack, man, it doesn't even exist anymore.
Radio Shack doesn't exist anymore?
I don't think so. I
No
think they all went
wonder I
out of
haven't seen
business.
one. You know, it's so funny because when I think of Target, I always think of Radio Shack. And I don't know why. But I'm like someone
they're
mentions Target.
totally,
I know,
they're
totally different.
totally
But
not.
someone mentions Target and I'm like, yeah, Radio Shack, like where you get like the electronics, like you can go in, you can just get like random electronic parts and put them together and there you go, you've made
Yeah,
something. Like
yeah. That's
Radio
where you
Shack.
went.
And
That's
they're
where you
like,
went to get like the
yeah.
weirdest electronic components that you couldn't find anywhere
Yeah,
else.
you couldn't find them
That's
anywhere
where you
else.
went.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone's like, no, I said Target. What are you talking about? And, you know, I'm like, I don't know. Why do I think of Radio Shack whenever I think of Target? I don't know. Yeah.
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 Kendra, thank you for your topic. See you later
Oh,
and
yeah.
have a wonderful night. God bless you too.
Yeah.
And yeah, and keep creating
Hmm.
because yes, it's so good.
The world is better
Um,
for it. Keep creating. It's beautiful.
wait, so the VIC 20 was a little brother to the Commodore 64? I might have had
Oh,
one of those too when I was a kid. Yeah.
you had a
I
Commodore
definitely remember a
64.
TRS 80 when I was a little kid. Um, yeah, we had a TRS 80 and we played games and the games came on cassettes.
Right, of course they did.
They were cassettes.
Like cassette
And I
tapes,
didn't know
beautiful.
how that worked. Like, how do you get a game on a cassette? Like,
I can,
I mean,
wow.
it's like a disk drive, right? Because it's like just magnetic information, right?
Well, I think
But
it's wait, is a cassette magnetic or is a cassette through tape?
it's tape, but but it's magnetic.
Oh, I didn't realize the tape was magnetic. I thought the tape was just how it's etched, and then it would read the etchings.
No, that's a record.
Well, records are etched. I always
Yes.
thought that the tapes were also etched. It's because I didn't realize they were magnetic. Because you could look at them
No,
and
that's magnetic.
you could look at them and you could see a difference as like if you reeled the tape. Yeah, it was dark, but like if you held it up to the sunlight, you could see through it and you could see different sections and different things in it. So I was
That's
assuming it was etched, but it's actually just different thicknesses of magnets, something like that.
fine flakes of iron on the tape. Yes. And
Ah.
and um they had multiple tracks. That's why you would probably see lines when you
Mm-hmm.
held it up, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that
Like
makes sense.
the first studio recording I ever did. This is how long I've been around. But actually I've been around since the very beginning of everything, just
Mm-hmm.
so as you know.
Yeah.
I killed the dinosaurs
He was also the first
at the
one to
same
eat
time.
sand.
What?
You were the first one to eat sand
Yep.
or
I
anything in
ate the
general.
sand. Yeah. I killed the dinosaurs at the same time that I made the world round instead of flat. That's how big of a magnet. That was huge
That
experience for everybody.
was a huge development for the
The
world.
world was flat and then I made it round
Yeah.
when I killed the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. But yeah, I remember the TRS 80. It was so fun. And then there were cartridges that they made for them and everything. I
Mm.
don't know how cartridges work either. But yeah, the first studio recording I made was on reel to reel tape.
Right.
24 track reel to reel tape. It was like 2 inches wide.
Wait, so the 24 track, oh my gosh. So how is it like divided up? Is it one tape with 24 tracks on it and you have to like,
Yes.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
That is fine
So it was like
detail.
super wide.
Oh,
It
okay.
was crazy. And it cost so much money. Most like I don't know. I don't remember how much we paid. It was in the thousands
Whoa.
for studio time, to make an album.
Mm-hmm.
And a big portion of that was just the material, the tape itself.
Wow.
It was crazy. Yep, splicing and X-Acto knives. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
First
Yeah.
first audio engineering course I took. That was like a big part of it. Now what DAWs were out by then, so we could they so you could record on a
Yeah.
DAW, like on a computer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But they still had this traditionalist program, and I was really glad for that because Like we had, you had a razor blade and a cutting block, and like
Mm-hmm.
you're rocking the reels to find your exact spot where you need to cut, and then you mark it right where the head is, and then loosen the reels and pull it down and make the cut,
Mm-hmm. And
like with a razor blade.
this is where you learn to draw blood. To bring it back to
No,
down
I've
back
known
around.
that since the beginning.
Oh,
Also,
oh yeah,
I
that's right. The
killed the
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I forgot about that part. How could I forget about that part? I don't know, but I
I don't
should be
know,
more
but I ran
thankful,
them all over,
honestly.
man. Roadkill T-Rex is something.
What did you run them over with? Were you folding the world to make it?
If I told you, I would have to kill you. I don't want to kill you, so I
It's
can't
not
tell you.
worth the knowledge, is it?
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Okay. Wait a minute. Is that why you killed the dinosaurs? They found out.
Yeah,
They found out
they
how you're
figured
gonna
me
run them
out.
over, and then you were like, you ran one over, and the rest saw it, and then you're like, yeah, well now I gotta kill you too because you found out.
They were mostly upset because I wanted to make the world round, and they were like, "How are you even going to stand on it?" I'm
Wait,
like,
hold
"Shut up."
on. If it was roadkill, that means there was a road. So
Yeah.
you also made the road. That's incredible. Joe, you are amazing. The fact that all of this is true is just incredible.
Yep, it's all true.
It's all true.
Hmm. Right, hero? I mean, the flat Earth dinosaurs, they were the worst.
They were causing issues with gravity. We had to get rid of them.
Yep.
Mhm.
You're 8 years older. God, Jeff, you're so old. Oh my gosh.
So I see a lot of that. So I was like, yeah, I saw a lot of that. Joe,
You
I didn't let him
remember
do
you
his thing.
remember the flat Earth dinosaurs and how big of a stink they made, man. I tell you, it's crazy.
Shit. Yeah. Oh my god. Hey August, welcome.
Make
What
sure
is
not to
stupid?
ask Joe what he knows,
Yeah.
lest you get ran over.
Oh my gosh.
uh,
Nice.
yes.
Oh, now
Wow,
my
you
cheeks
guys are
hurt. That's great.
knights? Are you guys knights?
Sir Hero? Dang.
We got Sir Hero. We got Sir August.
Wow.
Mm,
Wow.
man. Yeah, they stomped on it, man.
Oh, the dinosaurs are too heavy.
Yep.
That makes
So the Earth
sense.
was flat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So maybe the Earth was round first, and then they flattened it, and then they were mad because we wanted to make it round again, and they were like, "We're gonna have to do all this work again to make it
Mm-hmm.
flat again." And so we're like, "Nope, you guys."
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it makes sense because you begin a really big road project and you find out that once you get to like there's just flat on the other side. What are you gonna do? It doesn't work. You need a round earth for a nice flat road.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Dude, nobody has been ranked for so long, and now all of a sudden August is number one.
What the heck? August 2, by the way, just
Dude,
just stopped
are
by
you
now
hacking?
again. Yeah, what are
Are
you
you hacking?
August, like literally look at this chat. Okay, I'm looking up. This chat goes like there's threes and twos. Kendra had number two. No
Kendra was
one was
number
at
two
number
for a
one.
long
No
time.
matter how much Kendra talked, she wouldn't be given number one.
Yeah, nobody's been number one since you.
I know. But did I hold number
You
one the
were
whole
the
time? I'm still only 150.
no, but then you were in the chat and it wasn't
Oh
even.
yeah, right, right.
Wait, wait, no, maybe I'm so confused. This whole ranking system is so weird.
Yeah, it's bonkers. I just looked, and August has 150. I have 150, and Kendra has 150. Neon Wednesday has 150. Ellie has 150.
So you guys are all number one
We're all number one.
as far as XP goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People have been saying way more than I have.
Yeah,
They've been
right?
contributing.
Like,
YouTube does is
jeez.
not clear on who's contributing what because I contributed nothing to the conversation at any point in time, while other people have actually contributed like honest information that's good, and I don't understand.
So how do you, I'm looking this up. Okay, top fans at XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It
Hmm.
resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. Yes, that's what experience points, XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats and super stickers. And have any of you guys been sending super chats? I don't
Mm-mm.
think
No.
anybody's been sending. We're just
Mm-mm.
like, yeah, it's all just live chat messages. And we've got people that have been chatting in here like so much, and then yeah, all of a sudden, like, so, I mean, I'm proud of you, August. You're number one. Good job.
You
You
did
did
it.
it. I don't know how all
Man,
this happens,
efficient.
and like,
August is efficient. Came in here, was like bam, 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 and number one.
mm-hmm,
It's like efficient. Wow, that trophy is
yeah,
happy to be a trophy.
that is, man.
That's the
I
happiest
mean,
trophy I've
aren't
ever
you?
seen. I'm not a trophy. Well, you just call me a trophy husband?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Ask your wife. I'm sure she would tell you.
Yeah,
You're quite the prize.
quite the prize. Hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the mustache.
It's totally it.
Yeah, I am gonna shave it off, but
No,
yeah.
no.
Okay. Won't shave it off. Sorry.
keep keep that thing, man. Keep that
Okay.
mustache. Yes, I know. Hubby is not an object.
Yeah.
I know. And neither are
Oh,
you.
thanks for the
None
honorary
of us are
trophies.
object.
Yes. Oh, look at the things are going off like crazy.
I know, it's great. I'm gonna join in this fun.
Ooh, ooh, oh, oh.
There once was a time I was able to like change those.
What?
You could change what they were, and I put the dab guy on there for one episode, and it worked,
Oh,
and I was like,
right.
yeah, man. Like you
I
could change those emotes.
Yeah. Hmm. I wonder if you can do that backhand somehow. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
that.
know. I just got to put the dab guy in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah, YouTube
yeah, that
adds
guy.
stuff in and then takes it away. They do that all the time.
Like right now, I'm watching my XP, and they added some, and then they took it away, and then they added some again. Like,
Really? Oh, that's bizarre.
yeah, my XP is like, it's so weird, so weird. I'm so confused. YouTube.
Yeah,
It almost seems like random.
it does. Feels it it feels like random, except for Joe, you're always number two or less. You can't be number one for
I know.
more than like a
I
minute.
was I was number one in the very beginning
Yeah. It's the only one that said anything yet.
for just
As
a
soon
little
as
bit.
anybody
Well,
says
you were the
anything, they
first
take
number
it
one,
from you.
and then I was number two, and then I was number one, and then
Yeah.
I was number one for a little while, and then all of a sudden,
You're not even on the
and
board
then you
anymore.
were number one again
Mm-hmm.
for saying like two things,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a
I
sudden
know.
you were number one again, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like what? Like YouTube hates me.
I think so.
Stinking YouTube. I love you though,
Did you do
YouTube.
something naughty on your account? What's going on? Did
No,
you say like the words you're not supposed to say on YouTube?
never. I never say words I'm not supposed to say. Everything I say, I'm supposed to say.
Did you say trust fund?
Like, how do you like the apple?
Oh shoot. I think you're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know then. If it's not the trust fund thing, then I don't know what you
Oh
did
my
bad,
God,
Joe.
Jeff. Thinking you're number one at number two. I'm the best number twoer ever.
And with that, thank you guys for joining us at Don't Worry Wednesday. We hope you had a wonderful time here, and we will see you next. Joe gets the final say, guys, and he is the best. All right. Yeah. Wow. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Joe, it might be that you killed all the dinosaurs. That is vehicular manslaughter. Well, it's not manslaughter. It's dino slaughter, like as Hero said.
Dino
Vehicular dino
slaughter.
slaughter. Yeah. Well, it's pre-vehicular. Whatever Joe was, we don't know.
That's so kind of you, Nance Wednesday, to say, to say that. But we know the truth. I'm shadow banned.
Mhm. Man,
V vehicular.
it sounds like biology.
It does.
I don't know why.
Sounds very anatomical,
It does.
physiological.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Bushaltestelle.
Is that German?
Yes.
What was it German
It's my
for?
favorite German word, Bushaltestelle.
Bustal
It just sounds.
Stella?
It sounds like one of those that I could just be like, Bushaltestelle.
Mm. Okay. Mm.
It means bus stop.
Bustal. Bustal. That makes sense. Bus,
Bushaltestelle.
Autobus,
Bus,
Autobus,
halt,
halt,
like
halt.
halt, stop, right? Halt,
Oh,
stop.
halt.
Bus, halt.
Bus, halt.
Bushaltestelle. Bushaltestelle.
And Stella is like station or something?
Maybe.
Bus stop station?
That part I don't know. That part I don't know. I do know that, like Twashu has told me multiple times and shown me, and it's very true. Like the German language, they just like put a whole bunch of words, they string a whole bunch of words together, and it becomes a word.
Yeah, okay, great.
you know,
So,
Krankenhaus. Yes,
yes.
Wix. Krankenhaus, which is hospital.
Oh. Jeez. Germans.
Krankenhaus, which house is house, right?
Yeah,
And
right.
krank is sick.
That makes sense.
So it's the
I don't
sick house.
I wouldn't want to say that
Krankenhaus.
word if I was sick though. That'd be too throaty.
And the ambulance is
Hmm.
Krankenwagen.
Ooh, I like that. Krankenwagen.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wagen, because wagen is like,
right. Wagon. Yeah. Hmm.
is like a vehicle,
They're known for
car,
the Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. I don't know what Volks is, but maybe that's a person's name.
Oh yeah. I knew a
So it's
Mrs.
that person's
Volks.
car.
So
Volkswagen.
good name.
Yes. Send him to the Krankenhaus. Krankenhaus.
Wow.
Making some making some sick music, man.
Yeah, Krankenmusiker. Great.
Oh, the
Volks.
people, the
Famous Volks.
people's car,
Oh, the
people car.
people. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Volkswagen. Yes. And then they had a
Volkswagen.
rabbit. The people car rabbit.
What? What are you talking about?
That was one of the models of Volkswagen. That was
Oh,
one. My friend, speaking of the Volkswagen Rabbit, which was like this little miniature, little tiny, it was a little bit bigger than the Volkswagen Beetle, right?
mm-hmm.
But it's like a little Chevette.
I don't know what Chevette
Remember the
is.
Chevette?
No, because I don't know cars.
It was like a little. It had four
Sorry.
seats. Some of them had 2 doors, some had 4 doors, but they're a really compact
Okay,
car,
okay,
right?
okay,
And my buddy's dad was an electrical repairman, right?
okay.
And he made an electric car before anybody made electric cars.
Nice.
He made an electric car in the 80s.
Wow.
And it weighed like 5 billion pounds because it was just full of batteries.
Oh yeah, okay.
With like an old school batteries that were super heavy. Like a car battery. You ever
Yeah,
try and pick
yeah.
up a
Oh
car
yeah, those
battery,
are
how
really
heavy
heavy.
they are? Yeah, he filled this thing with those.
That's hilarious.
It
Wired them
was
all
so
together.
heavy.
Yeah.
And it went like 15 miles an hour,
Okay.
and it was silent.
Oh.
You go really slow, really quietly.
It's a stalker car. It's like you get in and you're like, now in my detective mobile, no one will hear me coming.
Yep.
Like you could
Perfect.
walk
It was perfect for going to toilet paper somebody or something, you know?
Yeah. No one will hear you coming. No one will hear you going.
But it was so slow. You weren't gonna
Yeah.
get
It's like,
anywhere in a car chase, you know? Like if
yeah.
somebody was chasing you down, they could like run and catch you.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah. Exactly.
what's the name of a German law about the supervision of beef labeling? It's all one word. I'm sure it is. I don't know what it is though. Um,
Wow. Supervision of beef labeling. Fair enough.
oh, your sister's first car was a Rabbit. Yeah, nothing but electrical issues. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, like, but you could work on it.
Mm.
These days, cars you can hardly work on. They're
Right.
not easy. They're not as easy to work on because
Hmm.
there's the computer is so such a big component of it.
Yeah.
But oh,
Well,
check your previous
yeah.
comment. Wait. Oh, Rindfleisch Überwachungsaufgabenübertragung Tragungsgesetz. Something. Yeah, that's an
That's
example of a German word.
yeah. They just took a bunch of things and took a bunch of articles of the sentence and made it instead of a sentence, one word that means the thing. Something
Uh-huh.
like that.
Yep.
Wow.
It could be a sentence, but it's a one word.
That's that's
I mean,
right.
it's
They just took away the
logical. It's
spaces.
logical to do such a thing, right? It makes logical sense to do it that way. However,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes a lot more logical sense than English or French,
Mm.
but it's just kind of annoying.
It's kind of hard to say or read or
Yeah.
anything, do anything with the word.
Yeah.
You're gonna put that in a sentence now. So it's a sentence com con compacted sentence, and you put that in another sentence. So I see. Yeah.
Du bist die Rindfleisch. Whatever. It means you are the whatever. Oh wait, but
Oh,
it's the law, not the person, not the supervisor, but the law about the
right.
supervision of beef labeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. It's like one word that should be 40. Yeah, you're right.
It's like the opposite of a light novel. Yeah.
Play it in Scrabble.
Oh gosh, play it in. Yes. How many points is
I'm
that
gonna get
worth?
like 15,000 word,
I
like
don't
triple
think
word
I don't think
scores,
the board's big
whatever.
enough.
Probably not. You have to
No.
kind of go turn a corner. And I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if that's legal.
I think you have to do the thing that Joe did, and instead of playing on a flat board, you have to turn it into a sphere.
It's a sphere.
Mm-hmm.
How do
Then
you
you
like
can fill
that
out the
apple?
pieces and keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mianglios, congratulations and welcome.
Hey,
You
yeah.
forgot it was Wednesday. Hey, I don't blame you if you've been working your final semester
Final
or your
semester.
last final of the semester. Yep.
Yeah, last
I
final
expect
semester.
you to forget what day it is under those circumstances.
Yeah,
It's
I
totally okay.
yes. And you've earned
Yes.
your rest for sure.
Hmm.
Well, Mianglios actually was the one that offered to do Don't Worry Wednesday with me in your absence, but then you weren't absent, so I was like,
Oh,
okay. But
I was not absent.
so maybe it was good that Joe was here because then, I mean, if Mianglios was already doing a lot that day,
Hmm.
it was probably good to give him a break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good to be done. It's
Mm-hmm. Good to be
good. It's a
done.
good feeling when you do that, when you
When
get
you
there, man. It's
when you
so good.
finish almost anything, it just feels nice. You're just like, oh, done with that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless it's Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't want to
I always
finish
feel
just
bad when I finish that,
yeah.
right? Because it's like I just want that taste in my mouth still, and it's
Wow.
gone.
Yeah. I feel that way sometimes. I feel that way. Yeah. Some things are really yummy.
Uh-huh. Squeeze cheese.
Squeeze cheese. Have you ever
That I'm never glad to be done with the can of squeezed cheese. Man, the
how
squeezed cheese.
how often do you finish a squeezed cheese in one sitting? A whole can.
It's kind of rare.
You've done it, but
Yeah, of
yeah,
course I've
okay,
done it.
I figured you've done it,
Dude, who
but
are you talking to?
the squeezed cheese whiz master. Master wizard, the
Well, not
squeeze
only
cheese
that,
wizard,
but like
the squeeze
well, but
whiz cheese squiz whiz. Who are you? Joe. I think I'm talking to Joe.
you have eaten meals with me.
Yes, I have.
You know how efficient I can be at cleaning plates.
Yeah, you're very good. You're very good at that. Hmm. Joe is
So
a good
yeah, I can
eater.
kill a whole can of squeezed cheese
Yeah, for sure.
in one sitting.
Yeah.
I've eaten a whole can of squeezed cheese in one movie.
Is it called Cheese Whiz? Also?
No, it's called easy cheese.
Ah, what's Cheese Whiz?
Cheese
What
whiz
am I
comes in a
thinking?
jar.
Oh, Cheese Whiz comes in a jar.
Yes,
Got
cheese
it.
whiz comes in a jar,
So you can't be the Cheese
and
Whiz wizard.
I mean I
Instead,
like cheese whiz.
you're the squeeze. What is it? Squeeze cheese? No, sorry.
I call it squeezed cheese.
Okay, so you're not the Cheese Whiz wizard, but you're this squeeze cheese cheesered. Joe, you're a cheesered.
Yep, I'm a
You are
cheesered.
the cheesered.
Look at you being all German, inventing words.
I am German. I have German blood.
I know.
I'm part German, I should say. Not fully.
That's okay. I know you're also part Polish.
That's true.
Hmm.
And one more thing.
German.
No, there's another thing besides the German and the Polish. Do you know what it is?
Um, um,
I can give you a hint.
Himalayan.
Whoa. Dang, I didn't think you'd guess that. That's not it. Himalayan. Oh, my beard is every color of the rainbow for a reason.
Irish.
That's right. I'm a wee bit Irish.
Yeah, like a
Mhm.
leprechaun.
Exactly like a leprechaun. That's why I'm small.
Yes. That's why you're
Not
the
that small.
man.
Yeah.
Yep. What's Jollibee? I don't think I've ever had Jollibee.
Wait,
Is
what?
that a restaurant?
Jolly Bee? Is it Jolly Bee?
Jollibee,
How's it? How?
Jollibee.
Where is it? Oh, Jolly Bee. Okay, it's Jolly Bee. Here I was talking about Jolly Bee. Jolly Bee
Hmm.
is from the Philippines.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
August is not a fan of fried food typically. Man, we are like exactly opposite on that. I
Mm.
love fried food. Like I would fry anything. I've never tried a deep fried Twinkie before,
I've heard
but I
that
want to.
it's kind of just like it takes the Twinkie out of the Twinkie and it just tastes like deep fried bread, but people like it.
Uh, I really want to try deep fried butter.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
Ooh.
Sounds so good.
That does sound good.
Philippines mentioned. So
Pacquiao, are you
Jollibee
from?
is a Philippines?
Yeah.
Is it a Filipino
Yeah,
restaurant?
yeah, it started there at least, I believe. That's where I first learned of it in the Philippines. Yeah. That's where I went and I had spaghetti that was instead of ketchup made from it was spaghetti with ketchup on it, but the ketchup was made out of bananas, not tomatoes. So it was a spaghetti with banana on it.
Oh, interesting.
It was all right.
Was it a banana or a plantain?
No, it was
Like banana?
actually don't know if it was banana or plantain. I don't know if it was sorry,
Because
I
they
don't know if
look
it
a
was
lot alike.
plantain or if it was ladyfingers or if it was what's the other one? Anyways,
Why are
there's
you
a
eating
bunch of
ladies'
names.
fingers?
Huh? That's the name of a banana type.
Oh,
They named it
okay.
that.
Think about my cholesterol. I do think about my
Hmm.
cholesterol. I think about I'm such a high scorer.
Yeah, you score high. It's because you're the best, man.
Like imagine the arcade. You know how you go to an arcade and you see the high
Hmm.
scores,
Yeah, you
right?
get the high
Like
scores.
I'm number one.
Wow, that's incredible, Joe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love my cholesterol. I love it.
It's probably like it high.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Every once in a while, you gotta like give yourself the old thumper, like
Yeah.
and like do that. I know
Hmm.
how to resuscitate myself.
Yeah.
Known that since I killed the dinosaurs.
No, yeah, well, that makes sense. Pacquiao or Passioved? I don't know. Actually, we still don't know exactly how to pronounce that. But all I want to say to you is, ikinakagalakong makilala kayo. And if you know what that means, you know how to speak Tagalog.
I do not know what that means, and I do not know how to speak Tagalog.
Yeah, that's okay. It means nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nice to meet you too.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You know how you go to do great at the arcade, you get that giant rolling list of tickets?
Oh
It's
yeah.
just like when the doctor gives your notes. Means you win. Win.
Never learned Tagalog, of course. It's
If
like
I
most
ever
people
went to the
haven't now.
doctor, I would win.
Oh, if you went to the doctor, you'd win. Man, yeah, you'd win
I'd
another
win the
trip to the
prize. They'd be
doctor.
like, you need to be on all these medications because your cholesterol's too high, your blood pressure's too high, your
Mhm.
whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you got a
You know
bunch of
what?
prescriptions like the roll. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Be like, I don't need your false drugs. Just give
Mm.
me my bulletproof coffee.
You know, you'd make a great doctor. You'd make a great doctor, Joe. People would come into your office and they would wait like 30 minutes to see you, and they'd come in and you'd be like, "Hey, well, here's the question. Have you tried bulletproof coffee?" They're like, "Hey, I've had a headache for like 5 months straight, and it will not stop. What do I do?" And it's like, why don't you try some bulletproof coffee? And then the next patient comes in and they're like, "I've got a broken foot." And then you're like, bulletproof coffee, man.
Bulletproof coffee.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens whenever we went to the hospital.
Yeah, bulletproof
Well,
coffee.
they
They're
didn't
just like,
recommend
you
that. They
get.
recommended painkillers. They're just like, "Did you try
Oh.
painkillers?" And it's like, we came into the hospital. We can take we can take painkillers. We know how to take those. Stop recommending them. We're at the hospital because we're come on. But they kept on like doing that to us. My wife and I went to the hospital many times, and every time they're just like, uh, have you tried painkillers? That's all that they would do. They would just like recommend painkillers. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, the leaderboard did just go crazy. What the heck? So
Oh, is
August,
it
you were
back?
number one, and then nobody else took the number one spot. All of a sudden, you're number two. Oh wait, and now Neon's Wednesday is number one. What is it? That's so great.
Oh yeah, sorry, they told us a heat pack. That's right. Have you? Yeah, put a heat pack on it and try some painkillers. Yeah, that's what they recommend every time.
Ah, the YouTube was pleased by the painkillers. Yeah.
Oh, anything that's advertisement friendly. Guys, make advertisement
Yes.
friendly comments. Get those.
Advertisement friendly for pharmaceuticals.
Mm-hmm. They pay for the
Instant
money.
win.
They pay the
Now
big
I should
bucks.
type something and see if I'm number one because I just mentioned pharmaceutical advertisement.
If you didn't text about, okay, just you need to.
How did that not to get to be number one? I
I
just wrote
my
Big Pharma. Come
big
on.
big pharma, big pharma. That's so good. Just no, you gotta spam it, Joe. You gotta spam it. They gotta know it's you. They don't know that you're the one because I'm the one streaming here. They don't know that you're the one saying it on camera. So you just got a big pharma, big pharma. Oh my gosh, you worked your way up to number three. We've broken we've figured out the system. Wow. You worked your way from nothing up to number three. No way. It's real. Drugs. He's catching up. But oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Joe
Oh,
will
oh,
do
I got one.
Joe will do anything to win. He will sell out. Here's cinema. No. Medical industrial complex.
Oh, I misspelled it. Otherwise, I'd have
Oh,
been number one.
that's true.
You just got kicked off the podium.
my gosh, hero. That's right. You
Wait, Wix,
did.
now you should be number one. What the heck?
Yeah, Ozempic. Yeah,
Ozempic.
that's
That's
his
like the big.
Advil. Wow. Difficult to afford housing. Um, that was our
Oh,
last
you
topic.
mentioned placebos, Jeff.
Mm, bummer.
With difficult to afford housing.
Yeah, well,
Tomato, welcome.
yeah, welcome. Hey.
You're late. We're all early. Yep. No,
Mm-hmm.
you're right on time.
Mm.
You arrived exactly when you mean to, just like a wizard.
I know you're a wizard.
Buy drug. Buy drug. Wait. This ought to get me number one. Ah, still number three. Come on. Uh Who? Wix, I'm surprised you're not number one. Like you really
Yeah.
high deductibles. Oh, how did you get number one by saying anti big pharma? I mean, you've been number one for a while. You hate Kleenex. Oh my. Interest card payments. Oh my gosh.
There you go. That's how you do an ad, guys. That's how you work yourself up to number two.
Oh.
Snake oil.
By insert your medicinal product name here because it's tasty and can heal you.
You got to read the fine text. It's there, you know?
This product is known to cause pain and it tastes
That's how you do an ad. That's how you do an ad. That's how you
bad.
get to number two, guys.
Get this drug that can fix your blood pressure. Possible side effects include high blood pressure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Consumerism is a scam. You're still number one. How is this possible? You're just testing the algorithms now,
Yeah.
Neons.
Yeah.
Like
The algorithm caught on.
will induce vomiting, reverse vomiting.
Vomiting in
What's
reverse.
reverse vomiting? Is that just eating
That
like the munchies or
horrible.
something?
So when you, I don't know.
Cold tongue out. You're trying to make me win. It's never gonna happen. Like I appreciate the love and support. However, I know I'm stuck in this YouTube leaderboard,
We can't.
purgatory here. Like
Yeah. They know too much, Joe. You did reveal your execution of all dinosaurs and killing of the
yeah.
flat Earth
Yep.
situation. Yeah.
Yep. This is fun.
Wow. Well, excuse me. You guys are amazing, and it was just a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is that your I? Okay, no. All right. It looked like an IP address for a second. I was like, what? What's going on? Okay, that makes sense. 225.
Everybody's XP is still the same.
Mine's 200.
Yours is two. Yeah, you're right. Mine's 175. Doesn't matter
Oh,
how much we put messages in there.
yeah. 225,
And
200,
August
175.
has
Yeah,
said so much more than all of us. Hero has said more than all of us.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kendra left and she's still there. Number 6.
Wow.
Even Outcats is on the leaderboard. And Outcats
Oh,
has been gone since the very beginning. Popped in one thing. Yep.
What? Wix, that's crazy. I bet that's true. That sounds real. Did you hear that or did
What?
you kind of make that up? Because it sounds so real. Um, Vic says, so there's a fun psychological effect with those super long, awful side effect lists. They're actually there to make the product sound better because less severe side effects kind of dilute the severe ones. So people will have a better reaction to may induce coughing, vomiting, headaches, and death compared to
Then
may induce
may
death.
induce death.
Right. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense. Wow. That's incredible.
Man.
I believe that.
Drugs, pills, dosage, premium, pre-existing conditions, bottles, costs, deductibles.
Wow.
How are you not on the leader? How are you not number one now, Wix? Like seriously,
Yeah.
you should be,
Dang.
man. You gotten robbed more than me,
You think so?
and that's saying something.
They're holding you down. They are.
Mhm.
Mm.
Losing is a pre-existing condition. I feel you.
Mm. Yeah, right? Yeah, because is it the case where they don't have to do that? They don't have to list the side effects in Australia? Or do they? I don't remember. I know there's different stipulations on what they have to do in different places of the world,
Hmm.
including not having to write the ingredients on the back of food that you'll be eating. Yeah, they don't say the side effects on TV in Australia. Okay, yeah.
Ah.
Which is, as an American, I'm like, how can they get away with that? That's evil. And then you're like,
Hmm.
as an Australian, you look at it and you're like, wow, your medicine looks terrible. Why would anyone ever eat that? It's like, yeah, that's all medicines like that, including the one in Australia. It's like, it's the same. We just say ours, but it does make it like, but we made it a law because I feel like it was for the safety of, because if you just promote that it's good and it like has no side effects, then why would people, it's like, oh, I'll take it. I'm not gonna, it's not gonna do any bad. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, right. I know you know that. I know you know that. Hmm. Yeah.
America is worse than the Aussie Bush.
As someone who lives in the Aussie bushwicks, America is worse. At what?
We're better at high cholesterol scores.
Oh, Wick said all of the side effects are like better fates than 3 minutes in the Australian woods.
Mm.
Wicks, there are no Australian woods.
That's why it's the bush.
It's the bush.
This is not the woods.
There is a forest. There is no woods. There's a forest and there's the bush, but they don't have woods. It's just bush. Yeah. By the way, when I was in Australia, my wife's dad pointed to a tree and called it a bush. And I was like, that's a tree. Okay. I didn't say it. I just like in my head, I was like, you just pointed to a tree. You said bush. That's a tree. That's not a bush. Bushes are like different, but that's okay. You can call that a bush if you want. And he wasn't even Australian. He's from the UK. So
It's a bush with a neck.
that's a bush with
Right,
a neck.
Wicks?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's true. That's right. It's like a giraffe, you know? A giraffe is still a
Right.
mammal. It's just a
Giraffe
neck.
bush. You
Hmm.
just call this is the giraffe bush.
It's a giraffe bush, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. But they also point to trees and call them trees. There's just like certain kinds of trees they call bush and certain kinds of trees they call trees. I don't know.
Uh.
Hmm. Palm tree
Come out of the
contradiction.
woods you went some direction called Gleglek. Gleglek.
Hmm.
What's Gleglek?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Never heard of it.
Me
You're gonna
neither.
have to give us an answer there. Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the
and I don't know.
answer?
I have no idea what the palm tree contradiction is. Eucalyptus is a bomb.
I agree. Eucalyptus is a bomb. It's not a
Why?
tree.
Does it just like grow rampantly or something?
Oh no, it's like it. it explodes everywhere.
Like actually explode?
No, all the pollen.
Oh,
It
oh,
explodes all over everything. You can't really see it, but you could, it's everywhere.
oh, the palm tree is not actually a tree.
Oh, I
Is
see.
it? It's a grass, right?
What? Is it a grass? That's crazy. The wood explodes too. The
Well, I mean,
wood. Oh,
corn
the
is
wood explodes
basically a
too. Oh, okay.
grass as well. It's a lot of coconuts with a really long neck. Unless it's an acai palm tree, which that's has acai berries
Mm, yeah.
instead of palm trees.
There are many different fruits that come from
Yeah,
palms.
relate to corn, grass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Large
Okay.
woody perennials that are relate to corn, grass, and stuff.
Wow.
I love it when it relates to the stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, bamboo. Exploding trees.
Bamboo and the exploding trees. However, I was recently reminded how satisfying bamboo
Oh,
is in Minecraft when you
oh.
chop down the one at the very bottom and it just goes like all the way up.
Mm.
It all comes down in sections.
Yeah. It is satisfying.
Very satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Tomato, your
Hmm.
your explanation makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, there's a lot of wildfires in Australia, like
Are there?
every year. Like it's like the same bush will burn down like every year in Australia. It's ridiculous. It's
Hmm.
ridiculous. Eucalyptus
So they
oil is
explode.
highly, well, yeah, they do. Eucalyptus oil is highly flammable and expands under heat. So during hot days, the wood just explodes on an eucalyptus. Yeah,
Huh.
that's so interesting. Yeah, okay.
You're welcome, hero.
Yeah. Today I learned eucalyptus.
Thanks for being here. See,
It's
you always learn
Bakugo.
something new on Don't Worry Wednesday. You
Yeah, that's
just
right.
get here.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Get your butt to
We'll
Don't Worry
learn you
Wednesday.
something.
You'll learn something. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Stop planting the bush if it keeps exploding. That's the thing about plants. They just kind of replant themselves.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well, then stop doing it. We're not doing it. It's doing it itself. Well, stop it. Okay, well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay. I lost third. I'm no longer on the
that's okay.
leaderboard. Wix needs to be on the leaderboard. Wix has been like messaging and messaging and messaging.
We can't stop it. Tomato, stop it, okay? Just stop it. You've done enough of this exploding tree thing, fires happening every year because you've done it's enough, okay? Just stop.
Yes. There comes
It's
a time
it's Tomato, it's your
we just gotta
responsibility.
stop.
It explodes. It cannot have that much self-preservation.
I know, Lucian. It's a big mystery what raises the XP. They say it's from messaging in the chat.
How did you how did Lucian, how did you do that? You just came in, you're like, what's up? Boom, number three.
Yeah. And then number three.
A
Like, yeah.
message for like 2 hours comes back in and says, hey. He's like, number two. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, you haven't been away for 2 hours, but you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy.
Don't
It makes
believe
no
me.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Wix, that's okay. Because that's how I feel like all the time when I'm in here.
Hmm.
I'll type and type and type and type and type just it's like if you want your score to go up, it just doesn't because it knows,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah, that's probably true.
And then somebody says one message and all of a sudden they're number one.
Mm-hmm. Just that good, yeah. I really, yeah, Hero, I respected that too. I'm never, like, I never see anyone use the word chalant. They use nonchalant, but they won't use chalant.
Yeah. I don't even know what chalant means.
Well, what do you know what
Is
nonchalant
it the
means?
opposite of nonchalant?
It sure is.
The funniest thing I hear that bothers me is I hear people say
Oh my
irregardless.
gosh, yeah. Yep. You know, irregardless is
But they use it, they
technically a
mean
word.
regardless.
They mean regardless. Ira is doing
But
nothing.
they say irregardless.
Uh-huh.
It's like I know people who say like when they're gonna thaw something, they call it unthawed.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna unthaw this meat. It's like,
I'm gonna
no,
unthaw this. And it's
you
like,
mean the opposite.
actually, what, you're gonna refreeze it?
Yeah. Yeah, what does unthawing mean?
No, it's already frozen. I gotta unthaw it. It's like,
Hmm.
no, it's already unthawed.
Yeah.
In its current state, it's unthawed.
Well, it's not necessarily unthawed yet because in order to unthaw, you actually do have to thaw it first.
Oh, you have to thaw it and then
Yeah,
refreeze
you
it.
have to thaw it and then refreeze it, which
Ah,
I think
I
is if you
see.
want to destroy the proteins inside of something even more, then sure, do that.
Unthaw it.
Unthaw and then freeze it. Yeah, well, sorry, thaw it and then refreeze it. Unthaw it. Yeah, thaw it and unthaw it.
Thought and then unthaw it.
Mm-hmm.
Unthought.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Chalant isn't even a real word. What? Inflammable. Also, yeah, what is flammable?
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
To get out of bed is debunked.
yeah. If you get a bunk
Hey,
bed.
you know what? So you better stay in bed.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's not debunked.
Wow. Unthaw and unfreeze. Wait, what? Yes, that's right. Yeah, unthaw and then
Yeah.
unfreeze, then unthaw, then unfreeze. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Or in other words, freeze, then thaw, then freeze, then thaw.
I mean, this just goes to show how confusing English can be, right?
Yeah.
Because so many people who speak fluent English say these things.
Mm-hmm. We sure do.
Yep. It's confusing.
We know what we mean.
And then they give you a crossword puzzle and like a Wordle and then Scrabble and then whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. I was never good at those.
Contronyms, words that are their own antonym.
Oh, okay. Ki-
Dejected, but what's jected? Right. And then there's
Oh.
ejected and rejected. There's dejected, rejected, ejected, but what is jected?
I've been ejected before.
Anybody here been jected?
Uh-huh. I was ejected into a car once. Many times actually.
Oh.
I've jacked right into a car and then
And then you're ejected?
ejected. Yeah. That's
It's
a
subjective.
uh,
Yeah.
ejective.
Subjective, objective.
Ejective. What is ejective?
What's this yeah, what is ject? You're being subjected to this. And you're still number one. My
So,
gosh. The root of this word is ject, which means nothing.
which means nothing. Literally doesn't have a
And
meaning.
it means nothing and everything all at the
Mhm.
same time. Like, because it's
Yeah. Well, the meaning of objective is subjective and objective.
oh, hero, good point. Repeat, but what is peat? A highly organic dark brown material formed from partially decayed vegetable matter, primarily
Yeah.
sphagnum
Sphagnum moss. Yeah.
moss, which accumulates in water acidic wetlands known as bogs.
Great.
Peat.
Repeat.
Repeat. You're gonna repeat?
Are you so you lay your peat and then you relay your peat? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So can you repeat yourself?
I don't think I can.
Oh my gosh.
Objective must be an opinion. Okay. It's subjective. Well, subject doesn't necessarily mean. Okay.
Sub would be beneath the jective.
Hold on.
Like subjective. It's
Hold on. What is a subject? It's like subject matter. Subject. Subjective is adding IVE at the end to relate back to the subject, right? So ject is a wide branch of things. A subject is a shallow branch within that branch of things. Like, so you got a tree. Ject is like a tree of many different things, categories, everythingness. Sub, so we go below that full umbrella of everything. We go below that, we got a subject. And then we take that and we add an IVE at the end. Subjective means that your thoughts or your reasonings are subjective. They're pointed in this little narrow chasm of this great hole of the ject. There you
Which would
go.
also be peat.
Do you want me to repeat that?
No, because peat is like the stuff that a tree would grow in, maybe.
Mm.
So,
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
so it's the subject
Mm-hmm.
because the tree is the ject.
Right.
So if you guys don't speak English, welcome to
Well,
English 101,
welcome to This Is
where
Not
we will
A.
confuse you even further.
Yeah.
Having
Wow.
disdain, but what is Dane? Yeah, I don't know. Is Dane a good thing?
Mm.
If disdain is bad, then Dane would be good. I've never used the word Dane in a sentence.
Dane? No, I'm thinking Dame. Nope, I don't know the word Dane.
I'd just be like, Dane it.
That's a good thing, though, right? So you don't disdain it.
I have Dane for all of you. Aw, thanks,
Aw,
hero.
thank you.
You're my hero. You're my hero,
Aw,
hero.
I have Dane for you too. Pain, as opposed to pain, yes.
Yep. When I never get married again and do my vows, I'm gonna be like, I Dane you.
They'll be like, you Dane me? What? What does that mean? What? Dane.
Do you promise to Dane this person for the rest of your life?
Wow. Yeah, you can't
Ordained?
ordain. Wow. Well, that's what I was thinking when you said I promise to Dane you. I'm thinking like there's this element of like when you knight someone, you Dane them. What's the word that I'm thinking of?
Dub?
Dub? Yeah,
You
you dub
dub
them.
thee. I dub thee.
I dub thee. Yeah, and it's like that
Yep.
essence of that word, Dane, ordained. Yeah, ordained.
Ordained, right? So you would think that the opposite of ordained would be disdained, but it's not. The opposite of ordained is defrocked. But I've never heard of a
Defrocked.
priest becoming frocked. Like when you become a priest, are you frocked?
I've been frocked.
I've been frocked.
That is such a line. That is so good. I've been
I'm gonna go to the
frocked.
priest when I go to mass next. I'm gonna be like, I'm so glad you got frocked, man.
They will say, "Excuse me, would you?" That sounds really bad, Joe.
I know it's horrible.
Yeah, frocking is a real word. I know. I know it is, but it's like, yeah, what does it mean to be frocked? I know that it is a word. I've heard it used, but I didn't.
What did you? I didn't. You didn't what?
No, what is it? What's the
And
definition of
how? Look at this. Just look at the chat right here. Like what? Neon's Wednesday is still number one.
wow.
One thing. And look at Wix. It's all Wix. Wix, 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 Wix,
Oh.
Wix, Wix. Still nothing.
Oh. To make a cleric. There you go.
And to clothe in a frock. A frock refers to like old timey women's clothes.
What is this
What
cursed
is this
topic?
cursed topic? I don't know, Tomato. Welcome to
Hmm.
Don't Worry Wednesday, where we talk about everything and
Hmm.
anything and nothing.
Yeah. Nothing
all at
at
the
all.
same time.
Yeah. Well, this is a good use of time. We've done well.
We've done so
We've
well.
done so well. We did two topics really well. Oh, well, I think we did all right on them. And then we had this topic.
Yep. This wasn't even a topic.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens when you don't send us topics.
Yeah, we have a good time. I mean, we don't talk about anything good at
we talk
all.
we talk about
Nothing.
crazy stuff.
Yeah. We would love it if you guys had topics and you wanted to send us in topics. I haven't looked to see if we got any topics along the way. Have you?
Somebody's gonna send a topic about define frocking.
Yeah. My goodness, you guys are beautiful.
The next time someone in a D&D group decides to play cleric, I'm a frock 'em. Rock 'em, frock 'em robots, man.
Rock 'em robots. Rock 'em robots. Actually sounds awesome. It's like what? They both have like priestly garments, but they're not on. They're between their hands, and they're both trying to like put the priestly garments on the other one, and they're trying to frock each other. They're trying to Dane each other. Priests.
Main antagonist is a frocked mother frocker who runs a frocked flock of cult-like frockors. Oh my gosh, Wix.
Gosh.
How are you not number one after that?
Watch your mouth. Or your fingertips.
The Amen.
Amen.
they're the Amen. Well, now that we've all been thoroughly frocked.
Yeah, we've been thoroughly informed of many great words.
You can't resign from number
yes.
one. It's not up to you. It's up to YouTube. And YouTube.
Deep fried
pills. Let's go.
What industry are you hitting right now, Wix? What industry? Fast food pills. That's what we need at our fast food joints. You did sign number, yeah. Ooh, big sugar, big pharma. Yeah, sugar.
I'm not even getting on the leaderboard.
Mm-hmm. There aren't enough.
The Odds Wednesday is still number one. Still number one.
There aren't enough Indians here to support us with the sugar one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's okay. We'll get them one day.
Oh well. Deep fried pills, though.
Deep fried pills. Great note to end on.
Yes.
The big three.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Squash, corn, and beans. Pancakes and waffles.
Ooh.
Waffles win. Hands down. You know.
I'm trying to think of a case
win.
where I would rather have a pancake over a waffle.
Never. Not ever.
Not ever. But I would have a crepe in some cases. I would have a crepe over a waffle. But a crepe is not a pancake. It's a different thing.
A crepe is like...
It's ingredientally different.
It's a piece of crepe.
No. Have you ever had well, there are savory crepes and there are sweet crepes. But there's some really good sweet crepes. And there's some pretty good savory crepes. Pancakes, they're never savory. They're always done sweet. Waffles too. Well, that's not true. You could have like waffle chicken or something. Chicken waffle, whatever that is.
Chicken waffle. Waffles and fried chicken and waffles.
Oh my God. So good. I think I just hit one of those, like when someone's been hypnotized and they're given like a command word.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like someone gave you a command. I accidentally triggered your command word. Oh, chicken waffles, chicken waffle
Fried
chicken,
chicken waffle with
right,
bacon.
bacon. Like I think it just hit Joe's command word. He just
Yeah.
went. He's I just
I've
released
now
him
been
onto the world.
activated.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go frog. He's gonna
What
go
are chicken and
frolic.
waffles? Fried chicken and waffles is like
Mm.
a southern thing,
Yeah, it's
man.
a.
Like,
I've never had them, but it's from the south.
I mean, it's basically just fried chicken and
I think it is
waffles,
what
and
it's
it's
called.
really good together. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good.
Threatening the dinos again.
Say the word, chicken waffle.
Joe's command word. That's great.
Why did we ever let the South cook? Dude, Southern cooking is pretty good.
I think they've made some pretty good
It's
things.
pretty good. Grits and sausage gravy. And
I mean, chili, it's good. Some chili's really good.
is
But
that a Southern thing though? Because like
yeah,
chili seems to be like an everywhere thing.
yeah, but it came from like the mix of American and Mexican culture coming together, and it was like the
Mm.
South and the Mexico, and they're like, let's make chili, and chili became an everywhere thing. Unless we're talking like Detroit chili versus like Flint chili, that's a different kind of chili. It's a different breed.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit chili is soupy. Flint chili is meaty. Flint wins every time because it's meaty.
Mm.
Mm. Good.
Yeah, I don't care for the soupy one as
Chicken and
much.
waffle. You know what? Tomato chicken and waffles is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's
Mm-hmm.
tomato? I've never had it, but what's your gripe with it? You've never had it either. Like, I don't see how that's a bad thing. Like, waffles are good, chicken's good. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Together, they're really good.
you've probably had a chicken sandwich. You probably tomato. You've probably had a wow. Uh, my brain just went. I can't even remember the name of that
Dude,
uh dish.
imagine Texas
Zinger.
toast
Probably had a
made
zinger.
into French toast, right?
Ooh, Cajun.
French toast made with Texas toast, you know,
Wait, really? Okay, go on.
made into a sandwich with Southern style chicken tenders in between French toast made with Texas or Texas toast French toast
Okay.
and syrup
Yeah, absolutely.
and bulletproof coffee.
You dunk it in the bulletproof coffee?
You could.
Okay. Oh, I'm on board.
It'd be good.
That might be good. I
It'd be
like grilled cheese and
good.
tomato soup.
Mm-hmm.
I also like Cajun food.
Jeff has been to a restaurant where they had waffles as rolls and then fried chicken just sitting next to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Wow.
basically it.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
What a burger. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. Oh, that sounds so good.
Whataburger.
Mm.
Wow.
Have you ever had Raising Cane's though?
I trying to remember. That sounds so familiar.
Raising Cane's is very good. Like everything they make has like the chicken tenders. It's like all chicken tenders, right?
Okay, I think I've heard of it from you. Raising Cane's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So good.
Yeah. Okay.
So fantastic. They've got the best, like honestly, I think, in my humble opinion, the best breading on a chicken tender, except for there was this Korean barbecue place that I ate at in Cincinnati that also had chicken tenders, right? Like that was it made no sense. They called it like Korean barbecue, but it was all chicken tenders with different kinds of seasonings.
Okay.
Between that and Raising Cane's is the best breading I've ever had
Oh, I see.
on a chicken tender.
Breading
Like
makes
they
a difference.
something they like put crack in it or something. It was so
Crack
good.
chicken?
Like, well, I mean, there is a
Yeah.
Lansing, Michigan
Uh-huh.
original crack
Yeah.
chicken.
Crack chicken. I've never been there, but I've heard of it.
So good, man.
Jeff said that chicken and waffles in Pennsylvania was shredded chicken in gravy poured over the waffles. That sounds like it could be good. Depends on, well, I mean, obviously it depends on like the
Ooh.
gravy and stuff, but yeah, that sounds good. Was it
Shredded
like a
chicken.
thick gravy, like a sausage and gravy, kind of like a breakfast gravy, or was it like chicken gravy, or yeah, what kind of gravy? Hmm. Oh,
I don't
Canes
know,
is kind
man.
of
You could put
the sauce
waffles,
carries.
fried chicken and waffles with syrup, with maple syrup.
Fried chicken, maple syrup.
Yep, fried
Sure.
chicken and maple syrup.
Yeah, why not? I mean, people do honey mustard. It's like
Mm-hmm.
sugar and mustard.
Yeah.
Maple syrup is good.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, but Jeff's talking about the thick breakfast gravy, like the like sausage
Yeah,
gravy,
that's what I was
like
asking.
that
Was it
kind
that?
of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
white sausage gravy.
yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds good. That sounds really good.
that's good. Good gravy.
I haven't had
Although,
I haven't had sausage and biscuits so long. That biscuits and gravy, whatever it's called, that stuff is yummy though.
like the Southerners, like, because the my favorite way to eat grits is with gravy,
Oh,
grits and gravy.
but they do it with
And I get and Southern people call me a dang Yankee all the
yeah,
time because because
yeah. You can't
they're
have
like,
that
nah, man, just butter.
butter.
I'm like, well, butter is good too,
Uh-huh.
but I mean, you know me well enough to know I like butter.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in my coffee.
Bulletproof coffee. Yeah. You're like, no, butter's for the
So it's
coffee. Gravy's for the. Yeah, I wouldn't put gravy in my
gravy for the
coffee.
grits.
Okay, grits should not be a point of the Southern pride. Okay, why not?
They're good.
I
Grits are
mean,
great.
you know, I really like you know, a lot of people probably don't know this. Cream of wheat. Do any
Cream
of
of
you
wheat.
know
Jeff
cream of
just
wheat?
mentioned it. It's like you say.
Uh-huh.
You like cream of wheat?
Hey, Jeff just mentioned cream of wheat. Oh
He did.
man. Yeah, I love cream of wheat.
You like you like cream of wheat?
I like
I
cream of
like cream
cocoa
of
and cream
wheat.
of wheat.
Oh, like cocoa wheats?
Yeah, cocoa wheats, that's what it's called. Cocoa wheats.
Cocoa
Yeah.
wheats and cream of wheat. Yeah, they're great, but you got to eat them while they're hot.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Because
And
as
you got to
soon
do
as they
them.
start cooling down, it becomes like a chunk,
Oh yeah, yeah, it's
like a
interesting.
bowl shaped chunk.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that whole thing turns solid. It's great. That's right. I
Oh
actually
yeah,
like it.
farina is like what
Mhm.
it's. Yeah, it's like made of that. Yeah,
Ah, I know cream of
you
wheat.
could
Yeah.
plaster your house with it.
That's
You
cool.
could.
That's great. Farina. I never heard of that hero. That's awesome.
It's basically what cream of wheat is made of.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. I never heard it. What culture is that? What calls it that?
I don't know. But if you like that kind of stuff, see, now we're talking about these hot breakfast, like grainy,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
whatever, like whatever, like the same consistency as grits, the same consistency as cream of wheat, and of
Mm-hmm.
like cocoa wheats and all that kind of stuff. Have you ever had Red River?
Never heard of it.
That's a northern thing,
Okay.
and it's very hard to find anymore, I think.
Oh.
But it's like a multi-grain
Okay.
cream of wheat.
Got it. That sounds awesome. That sounds right up my
Very
alley.
good. Very good.
I'm a big
Yes.
fan of
If you ever
multi-wheat stuff,
find
so
uh
poisoned oatmeal will.
I think it's called Red River.
Wix does not like his conversation at all. He's
What?
like, you guys are insane.
You don't like grits? I'm so sorry, but you know what? If we eat together and order grits, I will eat yours.
Wow. That is so kind of you,
I
Joe.
would do that for you.
For
I
you.
would totally do that for you.
Uh-huh. You'd- wow. You know
For
what?
you.
For you, I would let you have all of mine. Wow, wait. You guys are so good together.
So wait, Jeff, you've had Red River?
Mm,
It is like Red River. It's a little bit like the granules are a little bit bigger, right? Because it's a multi-grain, right? So you
mm.
got all these different kinds of grain, whatever. But yeah, it's the same as cream of wheat. It comes in a
Okay.
box. You heat it up in some water. You put a whole bunch of butter and salt on it, and it's really
Hmm.
good.
Nice.
And if you let it cool down, it turns into a bowl-shaped
Hmm. Yeah, one of the
chunk.
things that's really cool about these kinds of dishes is you can make them savory and you can make them sweet. You can add salt and butter, salt, gravy, whatever, or you can go with like brown sugar and cinnamon. And either way, it tastes awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. Yeah, because it's kind of neutral, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can go either way. You can go, yeah, it's really
Mm-hmm.
great. Yeah.
Yep. So you can put all kind. You can flavor it any way you want, and it's still pretty good. You could put like cayenne pepper in there, and it'd probably still be good.
I'm sure you could do that. I'm sure you could make a
You can
spicy.
make it. Oh, you could make it Italian style and put spaghetti sauce and garlic. You know,
Dude, okay, so cream of wheat. I'm gonna go back here, or farina.
cream of
Listen,
wheat.
listen. When it's under stirred and you get those little nodules in there that are like
Yeah,
little beads, and they get in your mouth and they're
yeah.
like hard, but they're like they got their own texture and feel, and they're like dull because they have none of the flavoring everything else has, but they're like I love when I find those in mine. They remind me of
The
like
undercooked
yeah, the
ones.
undercooked ones because they remind me of like gnocchi or something. Like they remind me of like a pasta or like a rice or something. So what I'm saying is you get farina, aka cream of wheat, and you put them in, make them balls, and you undercook them, and you throw them in your pasta.
That could be a thing.
It could be a
You
thing.
could make a whole restaurant on that.
Yeah.
You could.
Wow.
You totally could.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, tomato? You're not wrong. It does look like, just like wall plaster. It totally does. But
Mm-hmm.
it's good. Now, don't go eat your drywall mud.
Just
But
because it's like drywall mud, just because it's like drywall mud doesn't you mean you should eat the drywall mud. Yeah.
right, do not eat the drywall mud.
Hmm.
But edible wall plaster, yes.
Yum.
And you know what, Wix? Some grit and elbow grease is respectable until you mix that elbow grease into a breakfast dish. I would eat grits with elbow grease if elbow grease tasted like bacon grease.
It doesn't. Actually, I don't know. I've never been able to lick my own elbow to find out.
I can't lick my own
You
elbow.
know, I don't
It's
think
I think
anyone
it's
can.
medically impossible to lick your own elbow. Like
Medically? Well,
eh,
we're talking medically. If you've broken your arm, maybe.
yeah, if I dislocated my shoulder and ripped it
Yeah.
off and then I could lick my what are you doing? I'm licking my elbow.
Hmm.
I'm licking the elbow grease off my elbow.
Yeah. In the South, I'm sure you can make a restaurant of uncooked plaster. That's wow. Wow, plaster.
You
Yeah.
totally could.
Wow. Ooh.
Wait, you've broken your arm twice and you're double jointed. Can you lick your own elbow after all that?
After all that.
On an unrelated note,
Hmm.
it does not taste like bacon grease.
From a friend. Wow.
I mean, what if we just made grits with bacon grease in it, but called it elbow grease?
Okay.
Because people come up, like when people make up foods, they make up all this kind of stuff like
Mhm.
all the time that doesn't necessarily make sense or reflect what's in it
You know
at
what?
all, right?
Yeah.
Like sweetbread.
Hmm.
You know what sweetbread is?
What is it? Is it just a roll?
Pancreas.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. You know what does have?
And Neon's Wednesday is still number one.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna sleepover vibes. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, that's true. You know what does have elbow grease in it? An actual dish with elbow grease in it? Real elbow
Hmm.
grease. When some chef is trying to show off and does that little trick with his salt over his elbow, what is with that? I don't understand. Why are people like, and it hits their elbow and goes into their food? And they're like, dude, you just put gross human grease in your food. That's from your elbow. Did you wash your elbow before you did that? I bet you didn't. It's fine if you washed your hands, but now you didn't wash your elbow. I don't know what you stuck your elbow in. Elbow in. Yeah. So
It's a delicacy though, the
it's
way
a
they do things.
yeah,
It's like
delicacy.
it's a
Yeah.
very high
Hmm.
end.
High
Yeah.
end, yeah. Elbow
Mm-hmm.
macaroni. Yeah, that's true, Jeff. That's a good one. It's got some grease in it. That's elbow grease. Actually, well played, Jeff. Well played.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Salt Bay meme, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it, exactly.
I mean, Wix, you have a point. The considerations for delicacies in the South,
Yeah.
they do eat pig's feet and chitterlings.
Chitlins, yeah. Those are pigs, or sorry, chicken feet.
Chitterlings? No,
Oh.
that's intestines.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Mm,
Nothing wrong. Oh, well, Joe, you know who else eats intestines? Everybody who eats sausage.
yes,
So
true.
the Germans eat a lot of intestine.
Germans.
That's their thing,
Yes,
you
that is
know?
the
That's their
thing.
thing. Mm-hmm.
And where's Twashu? Twashu, we
Twasser, yeah.
get.
Love eating intestine. Thanks,
You
yo.
love it. Good. I'm glad you love it.
Yeah. Someone someone has to. Yeah.
Das schmeckt gut. Sehr gut. Mm.
Sehr gut. Yeah. Wow. Great night, guys. That was fun.
And heroes number one.
Wow.
Look at
Whoa. I've
that. Look at
ascended.
that. I'm so impressed. Neon's
He
Wednesday,
went
say something real quick.
he just went from nothing to two. And then when he noticed he was two, he's gasping and he got to number one. Incredible.
Well, and how, dude, like, seriously, how is Wix not even.
I think they like that I eat intestines. We figured out our sponsor. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by someone that makes stuff with intestines. You're kind of gross, but all right. Our sponsor for the day. I love eating intestines, guys. Cow industry.
Intestine stuffed with meth.
Whoa, guys.
Hey,
Wow.
now. All right, Walter. Like,
Wix, you came in a little too strong. It
didn't
didn't
work either.
work.
Wix, I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
I want to sincerely apologize because YouTube is never going to apologize to anybody for anything ever.
Mm. So Joe
So
has
Wix, I'm
to.
sorry.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, I agree. Sausages are great. I
Yeah.
like sausages.
I like
Mhm.
sausage. My throat cider. I feel that. I feel
And
that
now you're
too.
number one again. Look at that. Like,
Wait, no, number two. Are is Nia Wednesday number one on your side? Oh my gosh,
Diane
number
Wednesday
one.
number one again.
Oh
Like,
gosh.
it's so
Well,
crazy.
to be fair, Meows Wednesday did say meat industry, slaughterhouses, Germans.
Yes.
So, yeah.
You're just, hey, you're number one.
Mhm. Sorry, I had to do the laugh.
All
Wow.
right. Dude, this is the longest stream we've done in a while. Look at what time it is.
Yeah, gosh, you guys are up too late. It's past your bedtime. And
Past your bedtime, especially if you're on the West Coast.
yeah.
Or
Or
if
you
you're
live
in
in,
Kiribati.
yeah, wow. If you live in Kiribati, hi.
It's
How did you
always
get
your
internet?
bedtime. How did you get...
I'm coming over. Is it good? Yeah, you guys flooding right now, or you sound like because if it's I know the weather's nice, but is the ocean nice? Because if it is, I'll hit you up.
Yeah. I like the
Wow.
ocean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. True. True. Spiritual connection with that Wednesday in the name.
Mm.
Yeah. Great time, guys. That was so fun. I had a great time. Great night. Lots of
Yes.
laughs.
Yes.
You guys are awesome. You guys are hilarious. It was awesome. Yeah.
We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again next week.
We'll be here again next week. It might not be a comedy show next time, but we'll do our best to do the topics and cover them, and whatever comes comes. We're doing our I tomato. I, I have no intention
Yes.
to do such actions because I don't have the authority to frock. Um, okay, yeah, yeah. I deigned this stream. I really deigned this stream this time, guys. That was a lot of fun. Wow, great job,
Yes.
guys. Thanks for the
Is
stream.
there a
This was an
Teams meeting
interesting one
tomorrow?
indeed. Thanks,
I don't
Lucian.
know. We talked about doing one.
Yeah, we did. Do you, is this going to be a thing? We do we are we going to go back
Are
to
we
the
actually gonna do it?
are we going to go back to the meetings? I'd be fine if we did. I think that'd be a good idea.
I
Have
think
to
we
get everybody else
should.
on board.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how
I don't
about
know.
this?
We'll let everybody know
Okay.
if we're gonna do it.
Someone needs to send out a text to everybody at BSS and then we'll see who shows up.
Wouldn't it be funny if we pick somebody to send the text and then they don't show up?
It's the person that, yeah, of
The
course.
person who sends the text.
I feel like that's happened before. Yeah,
Don't be too chalant or too jected.
right. Right. Yeah, thank you, everybody. You guys are lovely and wonderful. Oh, and Wednesday's gonna do the text, and she won't show up. That's right.
Nice.
That's
All right.
me. That's me. Yeah, it is you. All right, that's awesome. All right, we love you all. We hope you have an incredible rest of your week. We hope it's filled with joy and laughter, and we hope that you will also come see us next week and have a great time with us then too, whether it's filled with wisdom and compassion or laughs and joy. We hope to see you, and we wish you all the best. And Ellie, I know that you're not here, but we'll send some prayers your way for your adventure ahead. But thank you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're all loved.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Have a great week.
You too.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah. Have a great week.
Bye bye.